next one. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. I think this is math. I think this is good.
Oh no, someone poisoned the punch bowl. They're flopped in the background.
They're doing the viral dance craze, the flop. Everybody do the flop. They're both the fishermen of the hotel, quote unquote. So
I see.
That's why I felt it was accurate. But yes, hello Jim and Bass and Allie and Flair.
Bass, Allie, Flair. Hello, hello.
I think that's everybody.
Happy Tuesday. Hello, Amazing. Just in time.
They won the dance off, the other dance,
the others
did.
They were
the
dead.
lore that I put in was actually
Ori and
that
Flair win.
Ori and Flair were the earliest guests because everybody else is staff, and I was not drawing everybody else. Because God, that piece took forever. That's
done. A good way around it, actually. Very clever. Yeah. So very clever.
I did some lore to it.
I love it.
I can grab what I wrote.
The viral neckbreaker dance move? I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
And if anyone were to make that popular, it would be ASDF movies.
You walk into the grand ballroom of the March Hotel. Being perfectly on time, you find the ballroom mostly empty, save for the staff and one duo already dancing to what can only be described as waiting room music. Brioche leans on the railing, already seeming bored. Rod leans on the other railing, seemingly waiting for someone to arrive. John peeks from around the corner of the second floor entryway, and Wizard Beard looks over the ballroom, scanning for security breaches and spills. Nibby can be seen exiting stage left, possibly having finished sprucing up the ballroom for the gala, and Jen stands admiring the art, taking in all the new installations. Finally, Mauda and Fisherman Willie can be seen participating in the once viral dance craze, the flop. They're fine, I swear.
Sora's dead. I didn't hear about that, Bass.
What?
How will we get another Kingdom Hearts game? No, I'm kidding. It's the AI,
Sora AI, right? How did I did not hear Sora was dead. What?
Apparently it's dead.
Was Sora its own thing, or was Sora a different company? I'm blanking on what is what. Fisherman Willie and Fisherman Mauda.
Sora was the music-specific one. There was a music-specific one.
Oh, Sora's the music one?
No, I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. Don't take my word. I know not.
Is it not Eternal? Oh, it's the video one. Oh, that had its own fucking, that had its own fucking, like,
Juno is the music one. Okay.
No. Sora had its own fucking, like social media thing or whatever.
Yes! Oh, shit, you're right,
and
you're right.
Was OpenAI. Okay, it was OpenAI.
Yes, it sucked. It was awful.
Yes!
Woo!
Yes!
Oh, dance the night away! Come on! Woo!
The bubbles popping. Celebrate
Yes, gory details. How did it die?
Yeah, money. It was money.
I want all the juicy details.
Why have I not heard about this?
Come on.
Also,
I need the juicy
Allie, because you were in it. Allie, because you're in it. Did you see that One Shot Questers made a response video, and then Crispy made a second response, and he's destroyed? My God.
I was watching those last night.
Yeah, I sent Crispy's video. I don't know if you've seen Crispy's Tavern. I found Crispy's Tavern from this thing.
So Crispy's Tavern has appeared a couple times on my feed. Sometimes when I'm driving and it jumps to the next video, I end up with a Crispy video. And I'm like, I like them enough. I like them enough to listen.
Yeah, I'm subscribed. I'm so here for Crispy now. I love Crispy. They're great. Fucking insane.
God, that story last night,
Allie.
Though. Jeez. So nuts.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, you forget the key to the city. You get a key to the world at this point. I did not expect him to fucking make a response. I expected it to kind of happen. The two video, like Min-Max made their response, and then Crispy covered the whole thing. And
then you'd think that would be the end of it.
I thought that was gonna be it. And then when I saw, and then the only reason I found out about, because I unfollowed One Shot Questions at the first thing. I'm like, I don't need this shit. Then the only reason I learned about it, I'll explain in a second, Bass. But the only reason I heard about it was because Crispy had posted like yep, my response video's coming out this weekend, guys. I'll wear something hot. I'm like, oh, what? And so I had to look,
like,
and I found
what a response video.
So, Bass, there's
God damn.
No, this is not an animation guy. So,
no. Not the ragging guy. You might be thinking of Star Giant Productions or Mr. Enter's debacle. I definitely dove into that one. That was nuts.
he really got crazy. We did talk about it, Bass, this one. So this was all about, there's a group of, like, weapons YouTubers that wanted to get together to play D&D, but it's very expensive to do that, so they were gonna make it like a whole thing. And so they had a crowdfunding thing for it, and it got blown out of the water, and they finally managed to do it. And the first episode came out, and this guy who has been in the D&D space since, like, 2020, he blew up, doing mostly, like, skit shorts and stuff, like, came out guns blazing, saying that, it's not animated.
Came out with, like, almost guns like blazing, a personal vendetta against them.
Claiming that they were, like exploiting the fans and the money and everything. Yeah. So he made, so after MinMax, the D&D campaign group, right, that after they came out with a response video to his first call out, so Duke, One Shot Questers, his call out, MinMax, the D&D campaign group, came out and, like, responded to it. Then this third party, who's called Crispy of Crispy's Tavern, they have a, like, D&D space drama reporting YouTube channel. And Crispy actually went to journalism school, so that's cool. Like, it actually has a journalism degree, which really...
I didn't actually know that until I watched the videos last night, so I was like, oh, that's cool. You actually have a background in this stuff and know what you're talking about.
Yeah, really good. But so he made a video, about the whole topic, just in general, and he had actually worked with Duke before, like, for other things, and so he had a bit more insider knowledge, and definitely did a little bit deeper of a dive onto just, like, One Shot Questers, Duke's, like, past and everything like that. I thought that was gonna be the end. But then Duke, One Shot Questers, came out with an hour-long response video, not to MinMax's response, but to Crispy's video, and he was like, being petty as fuck. And now, to be honest, to be fair, Crispy is a petty bitch, okay, and that's why we love him. Yeah. But everything he backs up with shit, okay, like, he's petty.
There's evidence,
receipts, right? And so he did this whole thing. What is about One Shot Questers? He's a bitch. That's what we're at now. Watch the Crispy's Tavern video. Watch his video. It's rough.
It was insanely educational, though.
Yeah, my God. My God.
Holy crap.
It was like, first one could be benefit of doubt.
Not this one,
and so it's... Oh, what? Wait, and so then they're out with Disney. Disney was going to use Sora? Disney was going to use Sora?
Oh!
Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh my God, it was gonna be Disney was gonna use Sora? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go! $1 billion investment. Can this night get any better?
Oh my God.
Can this night get any better? Seriously.
Bubble time. Yeah. Okay.
Bubble pop. Let's go.
Oh my God. Please. Sora is officially dead. Let's go. Let me go tell Dylan. Hold on.
Oh yes. Let him know. Let him know the news. Guys, this is great. Oh my gosh, Baz, thank you so much for this information. This has honestly made my week. My week was up to a rough start, and now I'm like, ooh, this high will last, at least for a while. Yes, the bubble is popping. The victory streak. Oh my gosh, please let it pop.
I said,
it's all the more heartening to hear.
And he said, I love corpse dancing.
For whatever reason this weekend, my socials were just flooded with like the most like, oh, this is the terrible stuff AI is doing to you. And it's like, yes, I want to be educated. I want to be informed, but it's also like, I know. Oh my God, stop showing me depressing shit. I know. So to hear this, I'm just kind of like, yay. Now if we could just get AI out of education, please. That'll be my next victory lap. That'll be my next friggin' victory lap. Holy crap. Coffin dance. Yep. What's the music from SpongeBob? The jellyfish shuffle. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Apologies to all your ears. Why are your teachers telling you to use AI, Allie?
Allie's having it rough, man. Allie's having it rough over there.
Those teachers should not be teachers. I'm sorry. I'm going to be an education snob for a hot minute and say if you're a teacher and support AI, get out. Oh my God. I had a conversation with one of my coworkers yesterday. I was leaving the office and she works the front desk and she's trying to do her job. She's trying to get it done. And she's like, I want to get this finished. I'm going to pop it into Gemini. And I'm just sitting there like, do I say something? Am I going to be that bitch? And then she turns to me and she goes, hey, does AI really use that much water? Like, how is that possible? And I found myself giving her an entire lesson on water usage and AI. And she goes, oh, I should probably stop using it. And it continues to use it. I was dying.
Oh, that's so sad, Jim.
I was dying. And then the other woman sitting next to her, who is an SLP, also said, Mo AI, no problems. And I'm like, no! Use your brain. It's fine. I promise.
I'm so sad.
I know we're overworked and exhausted, but stop.
The amount of creators. No, they can't, Mason. Unfortunately, they can't.
No,
it's just like how they can't use seawater.
Actually can't.
It can't. It has to have nothing in it. That's the problem. Yeah. If it's got shit in it, then it fucks it up.
It would fuck up the machines, and we can't have that.
If it could use dirty water, we would not be having this water-related issue. Yeah, really, Penguin.
Allie, did your teacher agree to it and let you use 2 different search engines instead? Like, what is the point of that exercise?
Yeah, no, I'm so upset.
Seriously, Jim. Seriously.
Every time I'm like I've hit a bunch of creators that I've like followed for a while. And I'm just watching whatever their stuff, or I'm scrolling through some shorts to catch up because they haven't been in my feed or whatever.
Don't break my heart, Ori. Don't break my heart.
No, and then they literally just go, so I asked ChatGPT, and I just like, I have to unfollow you now. I can't accept this.
I want names. Is there any crossover between who we follow?
Not that I'm aware of. It's you know, really small stuff where it's like just kind of like
gotcha.
Like they do whatever content and that content is fine, but just the fact that they go, so I asked ChatGPT, and it's just like, well, I can't. You're not credible anymore. You have become uncredible now. Yeah, it is literally
all...
the crying with the gun meme. It really is the crying with the gun meme.
It really is.
No, it's so, because I'm like watching whatever, like this one was like they do like they like feed their dog and cats like hand mixed, you know, like really good biologically thing. Hoogie Bear.
Oh, that person?
Yeah. Hoogie Bear.
Oh, I think I unfollowed her a while ago, actually.
Oh,
I
don't
remember
know
why.
I hadn't seen like her stuff recently, and I was just kind of scrolling through, and I can't even remember what she asked. Like, she didn't ask ChatGPT about anything relating to the pets, but I can't remember what it was. But it was just said the line, "So I asked ChatGPT," and I just went,
"You're out.
Can't do it.
You're done. Your history."
Crying with the meme gun, like that really hits so hard.
It really does sting.
Rebecca Rogers did that too, and I'm only waiting for the final part of the saga, and then we're done with that too.
Damn, not Rebecca Rogers too.
Yep.
Oh, man.
She did I asked ChatGPT. Someone I had followed for a long time started putting AI-generated songs in all of their videos.
I mean, Mason, if you do that, that would be incredible. People were basically talking, if there's so much crap from Gen AI, it'll just start breeding with itself. And I don't want to wait for that moment, because then that would mean the Gen AI outnumbers the actual original media, and that just makes me sad.
What I can't get behind. Why did you go to ChatGPT instead of Google? What you are doing, hello Canadian Lucifer, is a Google
Hi,
thing.
Canadian Lucifer.
Because, Allie, yeah, use a calculator, but you know what else has given you math answers for decades? Google.
Yeah.
You can Google 52 plus 47, and before fucking Gemini existed, it would give you the right answer, because it could be a calculator.
I will still stand by.
Yeah, and your brain, but I'm just saying.
The greatest con and scam in history is convincing us we needed something to do what our brains have done, not just for years, not just decades, centuries!
It's just so terrible. Like, I'm so, every time.
I will say this, though. I think we should give people a chance to learn from their mistakes. And then if they don't course correct, that's when you call it. Like, I'm a big fan of Pokey-Earth. I think I shared the new video last night in the
Jim,
Discord.
that is true.
They did start out by using an AI voice to, like, kind of imitate that Morgan Freeman sound that they wanted for their documentaries. And then everyone in the comments was like, oh, this was so cool. But it really sucks that you're using an AI voice and not hiring a voice actor. So the creator behind Pokey-Earth course corrected. He got a voice actor to actually be the narrator. He does the animations himself. He shows behind the scenes work. And it's great. We're all Gucci now. Like, if you're willing to learn, if you didn't know better, okay. But now that you know, you need to change that.
The problem for me is always that it's like, I know, because you look in the comments and you see people going like, really wish you wouldn't have used that, or, you know, used AI or blah, blah, blah. And then you're still like I can't, unless they come out like the Pokey-Earth person did to like fully course correct, you can't tell if they're just doing it on their own time and they're just not going to mention it now. Right? Like, it's always one of those things where it's like, you would hope that people care.
You do.
And that it's just ignorance. But unfortunately, sometimes it stops being just ignorance. And I gotta be honest, I start finding it really difficult for people to not heard anything about it right now at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, and
like, it's on the news, guys. Like, it's not
critical, because it's like, guys, we've had this information. Like, I was surprised when my coworker said last night, like, how does the water usage on the AI work? And like, how do you not know this? Okay,
but
like, if you
also,
genuinely don't know, I will explain to you.
up.
But now that you know, stop using Gemini!
Yeah.
You don't need it!
It's crazy.
And, oh gosh, what was she using it to do? I think she was using it to figure out how to make a sentence shorter. Because it was going over the word limit. And I'm like, girl,
Please use your
I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, God, if I had to do that for every word-limited fanfic that I did...
I also... Okay, and then on the other side of it, I follow this VTuber, and he does a lot of animations, like meme animation type things, okay? He's done a ton of meme animations. Okay, they're his style.
Animations?
Yeah, but he's done it for a while, okay? So it's very obviously him doing it. He then did a post where he just had like a, when you're an animation, when you're like mostly an animator, but you realize that you have an art style that's not good for animation. And so he did like a little thing where he had much higher rendered of his, like the animation would end and then like it's that image, but a much higher rendered version because he put in the time and effort, because when you animate, if you frame by frame animate, with fucking shading and everything to the nth degree, it would take you years and you'd want to die. But, like, if you don't...
As you would know very well, Ori.
I did not question at all, because it looked exactly like the character. It had that, what people would call, like, AI... Like,
polish?
No, like the AI art style. And it's like, yeah, because that's like what most anime style, like, not animating artists draw in, right? And so it's like, this is very obviously, I mean, that's why AI has that style.
CG looks to AI, and it's like, that sucks.
But I immediately was like, it's definitely not AI. It is obviously his identical character, just with more rendering. You know, like, I don't even, and also, like, he does animation. You know, like it's he is not going to be using generative AI to do this bit, right? And he got flooded with people saying that's AI. I'm just like, people. And so he posted a fucking speed paint and whatever, and it's like, great, yeah, you know, it's very doubly obvious now that it's not AI, but it's just like, why? There's no middle. It's so terrible.
Yes, I feel that with the M-Penguin. I'm like, guys, it's Brexit grammar. Now they're calling out like, oh, if you use a semicolon, it's AI. I use semicolons all the fucking time. How am I supposed to not use a semicolon? Am I just supposed to put periods everywhere?
And then the AI is just gonna put periods everywhere. It's a losing game. This is what happens with everything. When you have something, you know, it starts being a problem for everybody, for the real people too. It's just the whole.
Time to bring back the tilde.
I will say, the moment anyone would accuse us of using AI, I'm gonna be baffled. Like, there's no fucking way.
YouTube did accuse us.
Well, that's on a video.
And I told my mom that story. Her jaw dropped on the fucking floor.
I'm so glad that thing has an undo button, because I literally, like, I looked at it, and I, like, honestly, I didn't really read it, but 99% of the time it tells you, like, did you like this video? Like, is this something you'd enjoy? So I said extremely, because I extremely liked my own video. But then I, my brain, processed or whatever, and I was like, what did it say? And I looked at it, it was like, does this feel like AI slap? I'm like, fuck no! No! Oh, God.
I have never, ever seen that does this look like AI slop. And they actually used the term AI slop in the survey.
AI slop.
That was my first time ever seeing that survey. And I'm like I didn't see it for the multitude of AI videos that have taken over YouTube. But the one video that I know has had effort and a ton of blood, sweat, and tears poured into it.
I'm
That's
very
the
sure.
one that got flagged? What the fuck?
My popsicle pals are so smashable, Penguin. Nano Banana is the Google image generator one Bass, and it's unfortunately Nano Banana Pro. That's what it is.
Oh,
is unfortunately horrifyingly good in like for real photos. Like it's not perfect if you know like significantly like the field that it's trying to go. So it's like cameras, right, very well, because you're like a camera guy and it tried to generate like high-tech film cameras. You can end up recognizing that like these buttons don't do whatever, and stuff like that. Or like if you knew the actors that are being depicted very well, so you know their heights, it got their heights wrong. But if you're not like super in it on these things, it's like really, really hard to tell. And what was now the one mild light at the end of the tunnel with that is the fact that every Nano Banana Pro generated image has a Nano Banana Pro watermark that Gemini can see, but you thus would have to put it in to Gemini for Gemini to tell you that it has this watermark or not, which is better than nothing, but still really bad. No, eat it so it's gone. Eat it so it kills it in the stomach acid. That is, we want it. You want it dead. Why did I make him so baby girl here? Jesus Christ.
He really does look baby girl. It's the eyebrows. It's definitely the eyebrows.
He looks so baby girl here. Oh my God.
He does.
But I will be shocked if anyone like if someone accuses us of AI at any point, it's like you're a hate watcher. Like you're just a bullshitter. Like there's no evidence of that.
Hiya, Pastry. No,
yeah,
I will say I'm glad YouTube is looking into it. By God,
I don't know
is the
what
process
they're doing
flawed,
with that,
though.
but Jesus.
And it's the bare minimum effort, but it is something.
It's wild and.
Garwan is beautiful. He's very adorable looking here.
Again, I don't know.
Like, oh shit, must protect.
No, well, I mean, compared to Averett in this moment, he is certainly more baby girl, but in an overall sense, still a bitch. Okay, don't forget what he did. Don't forget what he said. Don't let these puppy dog eyes fool you. Oh, you aren't gonna forget, Mars. I'm telling them.
I wrote what he said. I shall never forget.
No. Guard 1 is not baby girl. Guard 1 is a bitch.
Oh, geez. Condolences, Allie. Not Elsa Gate. Jesus. Guard 1 is baby girl and girl boss.
Guard 1 is boss baby.
So
Guard 1 is no
one's girl.
No boss at all. There's no boss in this man. He's getting bullied right now, okay?
Everett is large and in charge.
He's not getting bullied right now. He's getting love bombed right now.
Yeah, he is getting love bombed. He's getting very manipulated by ways of love bombing.
Yeah, Guard 1 is
Nothing
John
wrong
Reese's.
with that henchman grind set. So which tally marks is this one, Ori?
4.
4 tally marks.
3
on
has
the wall.
concluded on the website and on the webtoon and the tapas. And there was no update this week because I am working on 4. I'm nearly done with 4. I have these Guard wands and 1 Saiga. And then that's
Ooh,
it.
Sweet.
These efforts are actually done. They're just hiding right now because of overlap issues. God, he's so baby girl in that one too.
What have you done, Ori? When this man's getting love bombed, he just
Ori.
defaults to baby girl
Look at him
mode.
there. This one he didn't end up as baby girl. I don't know why. They'll get fixed.
He's not as baby girl.
They'll get fixed. But I don't know why this one and the other one are he's so soft.
Maybe
it's the eyes.
So round.
It's the eyes, yeah. It's the eyes.
Very round.
It's just really funny.
He just has these big puppy dog eyes.
He's just puppy dog. The puppy dog pout. It'll get fixed in post. And by post, I mean as I'm lining it.
As we go. Bass, I am sad to say Austin Powers is not one I watched because my mom refuses to watch it.
I never watched Austin Powers.
I'm pretty sure she would leave the room.
I did watch Master of Disguise.
I can't.
Because when I first started dating Dylan, Dylan had really liked that movie, and so he kept making references to it, and so he's like, "Or you gotta watch it," and so we watched it together so that I know of it.
What did you think of it?
It was a movie. We reference it. I put it in the same place I personally put Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which is another one we watched together that I had never seen, where it's very much like a...
That's fair.
Is it something that I would watch again? No. Is it something that I regret watching? No, but 99% because now I have the knowledge of all the references, right?
All the in-jokes.
That's the only reason that I'm to me that it was worth it, so that I have all of the references in my head now. I know where they come from and I know the whole thing, and they're not esoteric references, but I would not watch them again, and I would not say that I was having an amazing time. It was okay, it was fine. The bits that are referenced a lot are funny. They're referenced a lot, and they're funny when used in the context. But the rest of the movie,
You like Son of the Mask more than Master of Disguise.
I've not seen any of the Mask movies.
I never saw Son of the Mask. I did see the original Mask. I don't remember enough about it, to be honest. That was not one we watched very often. Do not watch Son of the Mask. Ooh, that bad, huh, Penguin? Ooh.
It's not good. This is me with
It is not good.
That's me with Fairy Tale. Yeah, I watch Fairy Tale. Don't watch Fairy Tale. Not worth it.
I think for a while I was kind of like that with maybe Fire Force, at least in season 1. Season 2 got better, but then I was just kind of like, okay, now it just kind of feels like regular action show. And then by the time we got to the coup where the bad guys take over the government in Fire Force, I'm like, oh, it's literally just Full Metal Alchemist, but with firefighters. We are literally doing the coup of a mistress, just firefighters. I can't. I might go back to it. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I just found out Shinra kicked the moon, so I'm kind of like, huh.
How does that
maybe.
happen?
How does that happen? And it's the moon from Soul Eater, because apparently all the worlds are connected.
Oh, so, what?
Yeah. Did you hear? Apparently, the Fire Force and Soul Eater world are linked. One is supposed to be a prequel to the next one. Okay, Bass, if you are going to watch an anime about firefighters, watch Promare.
Yeah, watch Promare.
It's a movie. So shorter time commitment. It's
way
still 3
better.
hours long, but you will have
really
fun.
good.
It's got the
The
gay,
art
it's got the
direction is
representation.
insane.
The art is gorgeous. The soundtrack is phenomenal, and oh my god, I love Gallo and Leo so much.
Yeah, no.
They're so good.
Bass, if
and
you
their
want,
relationship is great.
if you want BL vibe firefighters with gorgeous animation and top tier voice actors, watch the dub of Promare.
Also,
watch that.
Watch the dub.
It's a movie.
Billy
So
Kmeets.
good.
I don't know if it was his last role, but it was a role that made me fall in love with his voice acting. He did such a good job. Oh, I miss him. Because he was also in Psyche K as well, and he killed in that too. I'm like, oh, life is unfair sometimes. But Leo is played by Johnny Young Bosch. So, you know, big veteran in the voice acting industry.
Mm-hmm.
And he does a great
Top
job.
tier.
So good. And when we say you get the gay, you do get some gay. There is gay.
Yeah, no,
It's
there's
not just,
full gay.
It's not kind of sort of vibes. No. There's gay.
There is full on gay.
There's gay. I made Ori watch it with me to confirm. Ori, is there gay? And
There
she was
is
like,
gay.
Yes, the gay is there. It's beautiful. I still want to cosplay Leo. One day. That's like one of my dream cosplays. I have the wig for him. I've actually worn the wig several times. And during the pandemic, I actually ordered a mask. In the movie, he wears a mask, and it's like a full facial cover, but it has a big toothy grin on it. So that was the mask I got. It was actually designed by one of the artists I follow, and I was like, ooh, mask, wig, haha, discount Leophobia, let's go. By night they handle their hoses.
Oh my god.
Now, guys, here's what we'll sell you on it. The big mech that they use to battle is called Deus Ex Machina. It's
so
great.
good. It's so good.
It's so good. They cooked. Trigger friggin' cooked. And this was their one that came out before Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah.
It's very fantastic. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, find 3 hours, sit down.
It was so good. It's really good.
It was good enough for me to order the collector's edition of it. That's how good it was.
Like actual firefighters.
Yeah, if we're comparing the two supernatural firefighter anime, Promare wins by a long shot. Sorry, Shinra, you're an awesome big brother. Your first season was so rough, though. I never seen a show take so long to find its footing.
I'm not helping the baby girl allegations here, but
you're really not.
It's the expression he needs. He needs to be like this.
He needs to be baby girl?
Do you not agree that this is the good... Now imagine him beat up with blood coming out of his mouth and bruised. Like, I feel like this is the vibe he's gotta be.
That would slap. That would be the vibe.
I feel like this is the vibe he's gotta be.
Is Soul Eater as egregious with the fan service? I don't think so.
I would say Soul Eater has what you classically think of as, like, I'm getting into an anime, it will have fan service. You know, like when you think of like this anime is like
a level where like one character literally has a gimmick of losing her clothes every fight.
No, we're not at that level.
Like we're not at that level, but we are at the level of when they turn into weapons in their spirit realm.
Or
they're unclothed,
some of the
like,
women characters
covered.
are certainly absurdly busty and in very small amounts of clothing. But
yeah,
the main
like
character girl
to expect from 2010 anime.
But the main character girl, never an issue. She gets to be a full character and everything,
Oh, Maka
and all of
rocks.
that. And I will say they do realize that, like, oh, it's kind of, we gotta be equal opportunity, because originally, and I will always praise Soul Eater for this, because originally, for those who don't know, basically the premise is you are either a wielder or a weapon, and so the people who are weapons can literally turn into a weapon, and the people who are wielders wield the weapons. They cannot turn into a weapon. And when the female weapons turned into weapons, whenever people turned into weapons, you could see their reflection. You could see them in the, like, shine of the metal of the weapon, and they could, like, talk to the wielder that way. When you saw that, all the women would be naked. And, like, they're only seen, like, bust up, right, you know, so you're not seeing anything, but they are obviously not wearing any clothes. But at the beginning, Soul, the one main guy weapon at the time, he was fully clothed. And I definitely was like, really? Like, this is egregious. But they actually course correct. And later on, he has no clothes. And then I'm like, at least that's like a lore consistency thing then, right? Because there's no fucking reason why the male weapons would have clothes, right? Like, it just logically is like, there's nothing, but, you know, like, biologically, that would make that happen. I also ship Maka's dad and Stein, because we gotta, because it's good.
Yeah.
Because it's good stuff. Old man, yeah.
Well, so Bass, that is why I like the Xenoblade that has Sori and Mikleo in it. Because one, they're both guys, their ship name is Soy Milk, and the dude turns into a weapon.
They're not a thing, Penguin.
And that's better.
They're not a thing. The relationship that they are in, Penguin, Everett and Guard 1 are in a abusive boss-subordinate relationship.
Or they have so bad for me.
Yeah, you're dying.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh.
On Discord.
Let me.
The ping is being real bad.
I got good.
Yeah, we have Robot Mars.
I said
right
Robot Mars. I'm
Yep.
as a robot. You're sending me over.
Okay, hold on. We're gone. There's no one. We're connecting. Discord's dying. Oh shit. Discord does not want me to connect right now. Uh-oh. If it's just Mars being dumb. Oh. It connected and then Are we good? I think we're good now.
Oh, okay. You're better. You're coming through clearly now.
It just died, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the lactose
I guess the soy
intolerance-
milk was that powerful. Jesus.
Because I drew this of
You know the funny thing, Bass? Soy milk doesn't bother me.
It does not look like Everett's about to propose. This is not a happy face. Please.
What?
This is not a happy face. This is an upset, on the verge of tears face.
No. This is a serious question. How does it look like Everett's about to propose?
This is not a happy face.
I need to understand what's going through your brain.
Because then he crouches down, and then he's on his knee. I don't know. Y'all are nuts.
What?
Mars is at a
No,
retrograde.
no, I am not too ace for this. That just doesn't make sense. Sorry. That one doesn't make sense. This isn't me being too ace. I don't see it. Usually I can, but I don't see this one. You're just sitting back and watching? I hope you have popcorn, Pastry Puff. It is a show.
Also, Rana's not flirting when he loses his clothes. It's used as fully a gag. And he's not drawn in any, like, gooner way. See, that's the difference, right? Ron is a incredibly stylized, random, like, character, right? He's not particularly, like, drawn to be particularly handsome in any, fashion of the term. We know what Eric looked like, right? He was meant to be looking like something. No, okay, Beth, I don't know the meme, but I think that's the main difference. Because, I don't have a problem with Gray in fairy tales, losing his clothes bit, because it's always played as a joke.
They made it a joke, but they also tried to tie it into his backstory. I never watched Fairy Tail, but to the best of my understanding, he trained in the cold.
Yes.
He had to take his clothes off to do that, to build up his tolerance.
He did.
So now it's just habit.
Yeah.
Okay, I can accept that. I don't remember if there's a reason for why this one character in Fire Force has to lose her clothes.
That meme.
Every single time. I don't think there's any reason. It's just because, haha, funny. But if you don't find it funny, it's just painful. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
There's just
watching season 2 of Fire Force, the moment still happened, and I'm like, all right, rip the Band-Aid off. Get me to the good scene, please.
It's all about the vibes, because the vibes of the bathhouse scene in Dungeon Meshi are okay, right? They're good vibes. They're not fan servicey vibes, right? And this has nothing to do with the gender of the character either. It can be. It's just unfortunately much more common with women. But in Marvel movies a lot, they have it and the vibes are off.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough of trying to get you to watch more. Yeah. But it's there's a difference between the character loses their clothes as a gag, and it's drawn in a way and it's shot in a way where it's explicitly a gag, versus there's shots in Fairy Tail where characters are fully clothed, but the vibes are bad. And it's yes, this character is fully clothed, but she's on her hands and knees being led around by a leash, and the camera zooms in on her ass. This is the wrong vibes. This is no longer. We
didn't need that.
This is no longer a joke in any way. This is a kink, and this is not
and
okay.
Just uncomfortable.
No.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
This character is
you know what I saw the other day? It was a free Rin meme. And they said, here's the fan service free Rin watchers get. Free Rin's cat smile, Fern's little happy face when she's eating something, and Stark fight scenes. That's the fan service in free Rin. And I'm like, you know what? Yes.
I'm so annoyed. There was somebody that was commenting that there was too much feet in free Rin. And I'm like, you have not watched Fairy Tail. I'm sorry. People have feet, okay? And people like to kick their feet in the river. That's not. Yeah. We're not focusing on that.
No,
we're focusing on.
I know exactly what episode they were talking about. There's an episode where they go to find a hot spring.
Yeah. There's also one with Seria. And
they can't take their clothes off and go fully in because it's too small. So they're like, okay, we'll just dip our feet. And it's it's a wholesome moment. They're sitting on the mountain. They're watching the view. And yes, the camera shows their feet in the water. But it's
a
the camera is not up close.
Yeah.
But it's just a framing purpose we are
this
all doing this moment together. One set of feet enter, another set, boom, cut to beautiful mountain scene.
Fairy Tail fan service was the bad kind, except for Gray. Literally the only one that was it was always treated as a full joke, and was never because he was never positioned weird, right? It was always just standing there clothed, and then it's Moete Kita, we're gonna fight, and then suddenly he's not clothed, right? There's no, he's not in a weird position, or he's not doing whatever, he's just 1, 2, whatever. Crazy.
Exactly.
There was one with the ones that they were showing pastry is there's one with Zeria, when she's over the exam, when she's in her big flower area for the exam, she's doing something in the bath.
I think it's literally she's just splashing around in the pool.
No, it
she's
really is like
around the pool waiting for the first mage participants to come in.
Not that kind of flower.
No, not that kind of flower.
But it is really like a
best witch Drake and Josh scene.
There's a vibe to it. There's an undertone that you can feel.
Oh, so many.
When it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
This is egregious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Very
Shiro,
terrible.
agreed.
Or like they're wearing clothes, but it's just painted on at this point, you know, like or it's the smallest thing possible. See, the other thing that makes it better with Gray and like Ron is that it's both their own doing. Nobody's stripping them. Right? Like Ron is being stripped by circumstance. He's losing his pants, right? It's either his fumble or he like falls in a way, right? Gray is literally stripping himself. Okay? It's a subconscious action, but it is a thing that he is doing to him. Versus a lot of times with like women characters, something that is purposefully done to that, like Fairy Tail, unfortunately, a lot of times has like villains, and it's like I'm really thinking about because most recently I watched some
I don't know why,
beginning episodes
but I'm
of 100
kind of
Years
giggling
Quest.
that you said, unfortunately, it has villains.
It has villains.
Just the phrasing of
There's
that.
a villain
makes me
that
laugh.
like is really good at swords, and his magic is cut like no, I think it's actually a woman. Her magic is like cutting, so like she can cut at large distances, and so she is explicitly like will, in her words, humiliate the women mages by cutting their clothes off. And it's like, there's a way where this is a villain and it's bad and it's framed bad, and then there's a way where this is a villain and it's framed where we just wanted to do this because we do it way too often. There's like a difference there, right?
This is why I am so careful showing anime to my parents, because they're like last year they were like, hey, we kind of want to see some of the things that like you're watching, like we're bored with our stuff, and I'm like,
I think Mashley is a good one.
Let me flip through
That
the
one is
catalog. I
definitely
did
a
show
good
them
one.
Mashley. They
Yeah, I
actually
know.
loved Mashley.
That one's a good one. That one doesn't have a fan service problem.
They were cracking up hysterically at that. I showed my mom Gachi Yakuto, which was surprising. She got into that. My dad did. I thought it was going to be the other way around.
That's wild,
I tried showing
Shiro.
my mom Freerin. She got as far as episode 3. I think the problem is I just keep catching her too late at night because she's like, the music is too relaxing. I keep falling asleep.
Wild.
And I also showed my mom To Be Hero X. She actually really liked that one too. I actually, the other night, got to show my dad the entirety of the Amazing Digital Circus, because he comes downstairs and he goes, hey, what's this T-A-D... no.
Yeah.
T-A-C... No.
No, T-A-D-C. You were right. T-A-D-C.
Yeah, T-A-D-C. I had it right
Tag.
the first time.
I always have to do
Yeah,
that.
tag. Yeah, he comes downstairs and he goes, what's that? And I'm like, where did you see that? And he goes, on Netflix. And I'm like, you did? Okay, well, we could just watch it on YouTube and give the views to them directly. And
see,
he was
shit
like,
that,
yeah,
that's
sure.
Like, why, Penguin?
Yeah, like, huh?
See, and then...
It's not needed.
And I will say, there's a lot of cred that I do give when it's, like, everyone, right? And that's why, like, I find, well, do not watch, Food Wars with your parents unless they're chill.
No.
Right? There is a level of it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, which is
also,
definitely
like,
beneficial. But there is
At
also
least with
like
Food Wars.
Meat
There's
is a bit
purpose
much.
behind it.
But meat is a bit much. She's a bit
Meat.
why?
Meat is
and then there's
definitely
definitely certain
a
sorts
lot.
of what's her name? The main girl that are questionable.
Oh, Megumi?
No, not
that her
Megumi. The mean girl.
Oh, Erina?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah, Erina. Nakari. Yeah. There's definitely
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
like camera pans with her that are like, can we not?
Yeah.
Can we not?
Oh, they're definitely trying.
It is certainly not immune, but
I kind of agree with Shiro in that one. At least you're a dog in that one.
At least you're a dog. That feels like, in Stray, you know, like we can't piss and shit on that. It's like, at least you're a cat. That's kind of the idea. That's nuts, Penguin.
The dysrobot, oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it's just like... But I do think there's a way to make characters comically naked without making them weirdly naked. I think one of my favorite instances of this is in the Adventure Zone comic version. One of the main three, example. Magnus, he ends up being butt naked for an entire fight where he's alone. It's him fighting these monsters, and it's story accurate why he would be naked. Like, it makes a lot of sense. Like unquestioningly why he is naked. And it's just done so tastefully that it's like it's goofy that he has to fight, you know,
it's like
naked.
You can't even get mad
and then it has that like good
chill,
like artistic censoring, which is my favorite thing.
Yes.
When you do that, when you use the scene and the motion in order to do it. But like... And then you have, like I said, back to Dungeon Meshi. You have that very intimate bathhouse scene with Marcel and Fallon, but it's treated in a very, like, respectful way. I don't know how to describe it. It's treated where it's like, this makes sense, and they're having a moment, and it's not just because they're naked, right? Like, that's the thing.
Story moment.
It's treated as
not a fan service moment.
It can 100% still be hot, Mason, but there's a difference between this is hot or this is like gooner because we have made them naked in this instance, right? And we are accentuating that they're naked versus like, this is an intimate moment between characters that would still be like them having a moment if they did have clothes on. It just makes sense to the story that they wouldn't be. Like it's not a because they're naked. You know, like I feel like that's the difference. Like, and we didn't make them naked just because we wanted
to the scene. Like they're reuniting, so there's intimacy there, like emotional intimacy. Like it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes, I have not seen.
Yes,
I think I know
Shiro,
what you're talking about. Bess.
The tree spirit in Okami. There is a scene where the little bug guy. What's his name? Ishun. I think it's Ishun. There's jokes about him like hiding away in her shirt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Isun. Okay, Isun, not Ishun. I was so close. Damn it, man. I was so close. Isun. That's it.
Yeah, 100% sure. And also, but then you can go the other way where like Marvel Rivals is like equal opportunity. You know? Like I feel like there's the two options is either you have to let every single person be equally like gooned out, right? Versus like if we pick a select few, it's like now it's weird.
Yeah.
Because it really is like
a commit to all or none.
Yeah,
no
exactly sure. And see, and now that is the uncomfortable thing. Versus Marvel Rivals is like, oh, we have like adult characters and male, female, you know, other. They are all equally caked up and gooned out. I can't get over. I have gotten one of the someone and he like has the like Overwatch as well. Mm-hmm. Definitely some Overwatch. No, the amount of times I've seen this short of this one guy getting like Venom in Marvel Rivals. And there's like a twerking, you know, like dance emote you could do.
Yes.
And he is caked to the nines. And then getting the fucking Candyland like Venom one.
Bubble butt? Yeah, that's the one.
And then the Candyland one where he has the tutu
jiggle physics.
Is insane.
Fucking jiggle physics.
I'm dying laughing every time.
And I couldn't. Oh my
yeah,
God.
exactly. And that's what I think is a big difference as well. Like Dylan was asking me, he was like the other day, he's like, have I been like too gay on stream? And I was like, I don't think there is a thing. He's like, well, can you be too straight? I don't think
that's a problem.
And I'm like, yes, you can. And my example,
very easily, in fact.
My example was, Dylan, you have a true hear me out cake, right? And that is that he actually has hear me outs that are actual hear me outs versus like,
hey guys, I'm Alpha Male Tom, and hear me out.
Oh yeah, original Tomb Raider, fucking Laura Croft. Yeah, exactly. Or like slightly older woman, you know, like 50-year-old woman. You know, it's like,
that's not a hear me out. These are not
hear me outs.
That's not a hear me out.
Well, no, exactly.
Good try,
exactly, Bass. Because it is. It's the variety. It's everywhere, right? Like it doesn't feel like things are being singled out. You know, and I think that's a big part of it. That's why I said, like, I give a fair amount of credit to Soul Eater for, like, they did go both ways in the end. You know, like, it did get to the point where it was kind of like everybody.
Hey, give Gachiakuta credit. They gave everyone very snatched waists.
Yes.
I was going through some of the character designs the other day, and I'm like, dang, Corvus is insane.
Insane.
Where is your waist, my dude?
Yeah. No, exactly, Baz. You can very easily be too straight. And he's like, and Dylan was like,
oh, incredibly.
Oh yeah, I do have the hear me outs. And that's what I think is very, like makes it very, like, you could tip the edge where it's like, oh, this person is like, only thirsty
they
for
all
like
do, Mason.
One specific kind of character where it gets like but then it's like, oh no, if they're hot, they're hot. You know, it's a variety. There's a difference. I don't know. It gives different
there's a
vibes.
whole buffet to choose from.
Yeah. No, that's not even a real Lara Croft hear me out, Penguin. Nuh-uh. Everyone knew that she was hot, even in the fucking Polygon era.
Yeah, like, come on. She's better.
Yes, but she also probably is. So,
yeah,
there is a level.
Like I said earlier, they all are.
Yeah, there is a level
they
of like,
all very much
it
are.
Makes sense because she's also not skinny in like a Barbie way, right? She's explicitly skinny in like a malnourished way. I bet I could,
that's
Ellie.
A real hear me out. The number 8. That's a real hear me out.
Yeah.
I don't think a guy would pick that. Or a very straight guy would pick that.
That's definitely not on the hear me out like scale. I've seen people put like Clippy, right? Like that's a true like we're going like, you know, like
I saw someone put Randall from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, like these are ones where we're definitely like, this is something beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like an actual, you gotta convince me.
Yeah, no, I find a lot of the anti-furry sentiment, Bass, is that unfortunately those select few furries gave it a bad rap, and now people are afraid to be called a furry, you know?
Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
That's really the...
Like, I see that happen in fandom, too, where people are almost ashamed to say they're part of the fandom because the current one is so bad or toxic. I was like, man, could you just not drag it down for the rest of the people trying to enjoy the hobby, please, and thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
But every hobby out there, every fandom has the people who are going to...
Yeah, it's just very sad that it's gotten to the point where it's like... people are afraid to be labeled as a furry in any way. Where it has led people... Like, I make this joke all the time. There's a lot of, like, you know, race options for like TTRPGs, right? And if you, a lot of times in those spaces, less now obviously, but like once upon a time, mostly straight guys, because they're a certain type of people, but they'd get upset if you even joke that like they're a furry because they like playing like the Fox character. And it's like, no, it's like, you like the anthro animal guy, like, it ain't that hard. I don't know enough Slender Man.
Oh, I remember the Slender Man days.
Yeah, I know what Laura Croft we're talking about.
That's the route
Penguin.
MatPat could have gone if he didn't pick that one FNAF video to make a theory on. It was between that first FNAF video and Slender Man. He chose FNAF, and the rest is history. Talk about a butterfly effect.
Allie, this whip is so cool! Oh my god! I love this whip so much.
The mirror effect is really friggin' good.
Don't spoil Freaking Lucifer. Shh. No more. It's so cute. Your TVs are nuts, Allie.
No,
every time.
Canadian Lucifer said I looked ag. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
And this was at 8:47. We're
I
out of
missed
spoiler
the
territory.
I looked. I just saw the I want to look, should I? I didn't scroll down far enough.
Ooh, the baked tonkatsu looks delicious, Flair.
Ooh, I made tonkatsu the other day. Today we had bibimbap. Ooh, I can post my food from today. Did Dylan send it to me?
Yeah, do it. I didn't have anything as grandiose. I had leftover chicken, but I did get to have a melon ramune because I went out to touch grass on Sunday, and that involved going to the mall. And I got to pick up a melon ramune, and it was great. I miss that stuff.
Mars also went out on Saturday and touched grass and involved going to the mall.
And I might touch grass again this weekend. It's crazy. Now, this weekend was very fun. It was very nice to get out and do something.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds really good, Shiro. Succotash?
Succotash. Suffering
Succotash.
Succotash. That's how I always remember.
That's how you spell that word?
Yeah, that's how you spell that word. Succotash. That's how you spell that word.
Oh, speaking of word, are we going to do the word of the day?
Oh, we can.
That's how succotash is spelled? Wow, I always thought it was with a K.
No.
Wow. Okay, my mind's been blown. Succotash of the non-suffering variety? Good, good. We don't want bass to suffer. That's their dinner, after all.
All right, what is the word of the day?
What is the word of the
day?
Well,
I'll look back at...
See, guys, we started stream by defeating AI. We will continue to defeat AI by growing our brains.
I will see if the other ones... I mean, that's a bio one. That one people know. Haha, Eureka was one of them. I don't think we need to go over that.
Yeah, I think we know Eureka.
I think we're good with scrutinize. And does everyone know apotheosis? If not, we could do apotheosis. It's a bio. It's a bio term.
I like apotheosis.
We should do a... Pastry knows it mostly. Do we want to do it or not? Well, Bass, yeah, you do know all of them, don't you? Except Quiddity. That was one you didn't know.
There was another one that Bass didn't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
So we're gonna skip apotheosis.
Okay, it seems like we all know it.
Yesterday. Oh, Shiro wants to. Okay, we can do it. We'll do it. It's
all
only
right.
3. It's
For
only
you,
3.
Shiro.
It's only 3. We'll do them all. We'll do them all. I like to.
That's
I will say
fine.
sometimes I like to see the did you know thing. And that's
The
fun.
did you know is always fascinating.
Apotheosis refers to the perfect form or example of something, or to the highest or best part of something. It can also mean elevation to divine deification. It is usually singular, but the plural form is apotheoses. Among the ancient Greeks, it was sometimes thought fitting to grant someone god status, hence the word apotheosis, from the verb apotheou or apotheon, meaning to deify. All are rooted in the Greek word theos, meaning God, which we can also thank for such religion-related terms such as theology and atheism. There's not a lot of literal apotheosizing to be had in modern English, but apotheosis is thriving in the 21st century. It can refer to the highest or best part of something, as in the celebration reaches its apotheosis in an elaborate feast. Or to a perfect example or ultimate form, as in a movie that is the apotheosis of the sci-fi genre. All right, that was Sunday's word of the day. This is yesterday's word of the day. Frenetic. Frenetic.
Heard this one.
Something described as frenetic is filled with excitement, activity, or confusion. The word is a synonym of frantic. In modern use, frenetic can describe a focused and intense effort to meet a deadline or dancing among a hyped-up crowd. But the word's Middle English predecessor, frenetique, had a narrower use. It was used to describe those exhibiting a severely disordered state of mind. If you trace frenetic back far enough, you'll find it comes from the Greek frenetis, a term referring to an inflammation of the brain. As for frenzied and frantic, they're not only synonyms of frenetic, but relatives as well. Frantic comes from frenetique, and frenzied traces back to frenetis.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how I hear it mostly used best, is when referring to music. And this is one we know very well, and wish that a certain character was named instead of what he is named. But that's okay.
Hey, you've accepted it pretty well up to this point.
Cadence. Cadence is used to refer to various rhythmic or repeated motions, activities, or patterns of sound, or to the way a person's voice changes by gently rising and falling while they are speaking. A cadence is a rhythm or a flow of words or music in a sequence that is regular or steady, as it were. But lest we be mistaken, cadence also lends its meaning to the sounds of Mother Nature, such as birdsong. Cadence comes from Middle English, borrowed from medieval Latin's own cadentia, a lovely word that means rhythm in verse. You may also recognize a cadence cousin, sweet cadenza, as a word that is familiar in the opera universe. And from there, our cadence traces just a little further backward to the Latin verb cadere, to sound rhythmically, to fall. Praise the rising and falling of the lilting in our language, whether singing songs or rhyming or opinioning on it all. There you go.
Ah. Very interesting.
Yes, yes. I do wish Clavier was named Cadence. It could be with a K to keep the brothers having the same thing. Or we could have just named Kristoff with a C. Not... You know, these are both options we could have done. But no. But no.
But no.
But no.
I love how he says that.
And Rage Paint Games is OC is named Cadence.
Yes. Oh, Ori, have you been doing Rage's Wordle challenges?
I have not. I've been bad.
Ori.
I know.
I usually feel like I'm getting better at Wordle.
Clavier is a piano, though, Penguin. He doesn't play the piano.
It's fine.
Guitar player.
Let it go.
No, I will never let it go. I will never. People crashing out about Apollo's name, bad. Me crashing out about Clavier's name, good. He was Kyoya, Mars. Kyoya!
They never keep the Japanese names between translations.
I know. I'm just saying he had a based fucking Japanese name.
If that was the case, I'm pretty sure we'd be calling Phoenix
Why would he
Naruto.
be fucking called Guitare Gap? No. You can name him after a guitar. We
no.
found one, wasn't
Guitare
there?
Gavin? No.
No, didn't we? There was like a specific guitar
I don't
brand.
doubt it, Baz. I'm sure Ori's not the only one. This one doesn't bother me.
Cadence is a lovely
is
alternative.
perfectly fine in my opinion.
So sad. Yeah, you probably can.
Clavier.
I bet there's somebody crashing about every name, to be honest.
People will crash out about a lot of things.
That's exactly it, Bass. That's exactly it.
Oh, Naruhodo is the last name?
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, that's the one that sticks in my brain.
Yes.
Ryuichi isn't bad.
Ryuichi. And then Ryunosuke. It's like, is Edgeworth
He doesn't
Mitsuki?
look like a Cadence.
Edgeworth is Mitsuki? Or is that's his first name, right? I think.
Mitsuki something.
Fender Figaro. We already have a Fender, sadly. And it would have to be Figaro Fender. Cadence is better. Ah, dang it, that's his last name.
What's the first name, Pastry? Oh, Mitsurugi. Reiji.
Figaro. No, I'm glad that we have officially renamed him to Glimmerous Fop, and thus we're okay. We don't have to call him anything else.
Really, that was the way to do it.
They gave us the solution.
After some of that bullshit he pulled, yes.
Yeah. After the bullshit, Glimmerous Fop.
Allie, you're in for a treat when you get there.
Yeah. It's so gay. It's insane. So like, I am constantly shook about how immediately gay it is. And apparently the next game is gayer, Mars.
I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah.
They are already ogling each other. They are already actively flirting with each other. Like, are we going to get a proposal in the next one?
I mean, we gotta.
It's crazy.
Well, but then the last game isn't that gay, is my understanding. On a scale, okay. What is the gay of the first game scale? We're not counting. I'm not counting investigations because Phoenix isn't there, right? So like our main pairing isn't there. But of the first 3 games, which is the gayest? I think it's got to be the first one is the gayest.
The first one seems the gayest because like
I think it's got to be 1,
so
3, 2.
pining.
I think it's got to be 1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2, do you think?
Yeah.
And
then,
I think I agree with that.
So 1, 3, 2, 4.
4. Are we counting Rise from the Ashes?
Rise from the Ashes is in 1.
Oh.
I'm
what the hell
games.
Is 4 then?
Apollo, the one we're playing. I need them to, Shiro. I need them to. Which one's the straightest of all games?
Mason, the judge definitely
6 is the straightest?
Did you see him flirting with Gant? Isn't 6 where Athena gets introduced?
That is true. No, I thought 5 is where Athena gets introduced.
It's 5?
I don't know.
Man, I am totally all
the
over
bus
the
line. Yeah. 5 is Athena. I was right.
5 is Athena. Okay.
5 is Athena. I'm like, she's not in it for one game. I'm like, she's not in it for only one game. Okay. For those who have played it, the Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. Where are we on the gay scale?
How did we do?
Ooh, I'm excited. Pastry. I'm excited.
Okay. Ooh, so we get some historical gays.
Breaking the measure. Woo! Let's go. I'm very excited to hear. Whoa! We got a lot. So we get to have this gay, most gay of the main of the sequel, sadly and incredibly straight game, and then we get 2. Yeah, it's looking like both games we're talking about, both Great Ace Attorney games, incredibly gay. All right,
good. Okay, so we'll get our fix eventually.
I can accept the straightness of AA6 to get the gayness of the Great Ace Attorney. I guess I can live with this. I guess I can survive.
Isn't AA6 still Apollo? Like,
yeah.
How could it be less gay if Apollo is there?
I don't know. Apparently it's really straight. I mean, there's no guarantee Clavier's there, I guess. You know, because, like, Edgeworth isn't, like, you know.
No, his boyfriend. He's gotta have his boyfriend.
Oh, I'm so ready then. Guys, I can't understate this enough. I can't overstate this enough either. I do not, like, at the rate that Dylan is going with the abridged.
Ooh.
Edgeworth and Phoenix are making out by A5. Like, I don't,
they
Jesus
better.
Christ. We're on the second case of the first game. And the editing directions that I have. My lord. My lord.
My lord.
Like, I don't know where he's gonna go from there. 'Cause it's kind of nuts. Also, can't wait to see what he does with Udgy and Judge. Udgy and Gant.
Oh, that's gonna be beautiful.
That's gonna be hilarious. God.
He better reference that 50-50 choice in the abridged.
We shall see. I gotta get on it. He's been chomping at the bit for me to finish it. And I know. They can't come out too fast.
Good thing spring break is coming up, but
yeah, you act like I got that.
I'm so sorry, Ori.
That's the one thing I can't do in my car.
Should get spring break.
That's the one thing I can't do in my car.
So sad.
Chop chop, where are we in the game?
How dare your car not have a full
so
working computer?
Yeah, my full desktop. I haul it into my computer every day.
How dare.
I haul it into my car every day. I set the fucking tower up in the trunk. And then I have the monitor on my dashboard. That'd be nuts.
Chop, chop, we need that gay. Oh, they're chomping at the bit.
I know. The March Hotel kind of got me, and I have to finish the rest of the March Hotel pieces. I have 4 March Hotel pieces left to do, plus whatever quests and stuff happen.
Well, we're almost there. It's the 24th.
Yes. And I mean, guys, the first one only came out in December. The first one only came out in December, okay?
Very glad the subtext Avon can satiate you, Bass.
I don't know if I'm glad. I need the subtext Malotzin to satiate more.
Well, that's gonna require more Milano and more Hotson.
Yeah, well, I'm eating my carrots still, okay? I'm forced.
You're eating your carrots! Girl, I finished my carrots! I'm on to the milkshake! Where are you? We know, Bass. We know. We're teasing. Shirtless Milano will come, Allie. It's happening. It was a Dylan jump scare. My goodness. Now, I am so ready to write the rest of the port scenes. I still have to write Aster's entry. I need to write Sinnott's. And I need to write Milano's. And then that's where season 1 is going to end, which is crazy. Holy crow. I did have a blast writing Ferrix's entry. His is done. And then there was their arrival in port entry too. And that was pretty fun to do. I got to write for I nearly said NPC. Not an NPC. Oh my god. Watched way too much TADC. Background character. Thank you. That's the actual term. He was very fun to write. I'm kind of having fun implying that, oh, Milano has all these little friendships with these people at this port because he's been around. He's well known. And they're like, yeah, you're a likable guy. We vibe. A kilogram of baby carrots once. Dang. Friendships. More will be learned eventually. It's all gonna be revealed. Now there was that character. Oh. Weaquidity indeed. It'll be similar to the Hangout arcs where it cuts away between events, but this time it's gonna happen everything's happening simultaneously. It's not, here's the first day, here's the next day, here's the third day. No, everything's happening at once, but we're jumping between perspectives, which I think is going to be really fun. Not just to write, but also as a reading experience, because now you guys get to actually, be inside Ferrix's head a little bit. You get to be inside Aster's head a little bit. You'll get to be in Milano's head. Won't that be a fun place to explore? I think Sinnott is going to be the most interesting because without giving too much away, Hotson needs a chaperone as he goes around port, and lucky little Sinnott gets to be the volunteer. So I think the way it's going, it might start in the first entry with their point of view in Sinnott's, and then probably go to Hotson's by the end. I'm still kind of playing around with that. I'm still trying to decide whose perspective I want to be in during that, because I'm not quite sure. There's always a way to make something punchier depending on whose perspective you're in. There's so much open space for activities. Hey, he's got thoughts, Bass. It might be 1 or 2 at a time competing for said space, but he's got thoughts.
Milano's got a lot of thoughts. My man is not stupid.
No.
My man is not stupid.
He's street smart.
My man is goofy. Milano's a goofster. And he can't read. Which does lead to shenanigans.
It does.
But he's not dumb. He's rebuttoning his shirt. Okay? Nothing to see here, folks.
We'll call that 8. I am trying to do my my log notes for the night because I don't feel like doing these at 11 p.m. tonight.
Ori defending your son.
That would make me sad.
My son was made in a specific way that he was not dumb, just not book smart. Is very important to me.
That was incredibly important.
Just like it's very important to me that we show...
Again, the character inspiration I associate him the most with is Gallo from Promare. So if you want a greater idea of the kind of smart Milano is, there's your other incentive to watch Promare. Go see Gallo. See the inspiration behind the boy. We do love Milano for that.
We do love Milano for that. Because he's a free spirit.
Born without depth perception, it makes sewing and threading a needle very difficult. I can imagine.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, depth perception is a really nice evolutionary, trait we got there.
It is.
Very helpful. I got lost.
I remember that my next run. I got one of those crochet kits a very long time ago because I was supposed to do it with a friend.
Yes.
And we just never met up. So then we were like, let's do it over FaceTime together. Like, it'll still feel like we're there, but, not physically. And then that never happened. So I'm like, okay, I should just crochet this thing. It's supposed to be a cute little cat with a cape and a witch's hat.
Is it a wooble?
It is a wooble, yeah.
See, and that's the other thing that gets me. You have the things that are suddenly, ask ChatGPT, and then the other one is like, and here's the Harry Potter collab, and I'm like,
Wait,
cries.
Run that by me again? What?
So there's the two things that are like the crying while holding the gun meme. And it's if the creator does, so I looked this up on ChatGPT, or if a brand is like, and here's a Harry Potter collab. And I'm like,
I see. Yeah. We are very done with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Very done with
Woobles has a Harry Potter collab. I keep getting recommended it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Duh. Okay, well, in my defense, I bought mine 2
No, you
years
did.
ago.
You did. I'm not saying anything to you. It's just, again, freaking...
And once I learn how to crochet properly, I shouldn't need the video ever again.
It's just the crying by rewatching the video, I guess if it's on YouTube, technically you're giving them money. But the point is, I'm just like, Dead Edgeworth. Yeah, Dead Edgeworth indeed. It's just one of those things that's like, fun times, let's go. And then it's just like, well, if you have ad block, I mean.
Could do it that way. And I do have ad block.
So there you go.
Practice death of the author? To a degree.
So the argument I have against that, Penguin, is when you buy... is that, like, yes, you can specifically buy from the not Harry Potter collab things, and that is not directly giving them money.
And mine wasn't a Harry Potter thing. It was literally just witch themed because it was Halloween.
The reason that
and my friend and I love Halloween.
The reason that it's the crying holding the gun meme is the fact that it's like, you are not explicit, like, this company is now explicitly not explicitly pro-trans rights, right? You know, so there's like a level where it's like, what do you want to do? It just kind of hurts, right? When it's just like, oh, cool brand.
It definitely hurts when
and then
it's
they
like,
decided
why
to
did
do
you
this
have to collab with this property?
Yeah, like because
When
Woobles
you
did
know-
Lord of the Rings. That was fun.
Yeah,
That
I
was
remember
nice.
that one.
But there's just a level where it's like, if she was dead, all bets go out the window a lot of the time. Then you can really do Death of the Author because the author's dead. But also she explicitly, like, puts it towards stuff.
Exactly.
Which makes it even worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
And you can't deny that some of her ideas definitely made it into those books. Like, ew.
And, like, there's no problem with, like, you had a certain, you know, nostalgia from Harry Potter, right? Like, you know, it shaped your childhood, whatever. Like, all of the stuff you have the books
I
still.
remember Spew.
And you still enjoy doing whatever. But, her, like, incredible level of vitriol has certainly like, I was never super into the franchise. I never read the books. I did watch all the movies back when they were all, like, you know, the last one had, like, just come out, so this is a long time before she went insane. But it's like, I can't even do a, like, what house would your OC be anymore? Like, I can't draw that in my head. I just, like, I can't do it. Because she's too much about it. Right? Like, I feel like the problem is she's gone too much about it as well. You know, obviously me saying that, you know, X character is Hufflepuff or whatever is not giving her money.
I will use the funds that I get from this property to hurt others. And I was like, okay, you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
You're very done.
Yeah, and Penguin, and that's perfectly fine. And even if as an adult, it's like, you know, like I follow an artist that makes dreary comic fan art. Because the art is good, and I know who the characters are, right? So it's an interesting exploration of fandom. That is not giving her money. And that is the artist rewriting the characters.
I did not know that, Bass. Holy shit.
So I'm not worried about it. Yeah, she's like particularly egregious. Yeah, no. She is
Jeez.
like the reason that for her, I don't think I could ever practice Death of the Author, possibly even when she dies, but definitely not until she dies, because it is like she is so terrible about it. Right? Like, she is egregiously terrible about it.
Yeah. No,
there's
100%.
a difference between it's like, this person's kind of a little and a little, but, you know, they're just kind of, that's of the time, like, there's a difference between that and then, like, what she does is
talking
like,
about
insane.
that, because Neil Gaiman is another one. I was so surprised, Ori, when you told me that Good Omens is actually getting some semblance of an ending.
They're getting one episode, yeah. But
I
to
thought
me,
they were fucked.
To me, that's Death of the Author, because to my understanding, because, like, it literally is one episode, and they're literally, like, because one, it's David Tennant, right? So, like, I trust him that he's not doing this with, like, crazy shit happening in the background. Like, he wouldn't do it. Like, they took all that time to sort of sort everything out. So, and that's why I'm 99% sure that's why it's going to be just the one episode and not anything more or anything like that. But, like, that one is a little more Death of the Author level sort of thing, where it is like, this is the end. We're not trying to make any more money off of it. We're not trying to do anything else with it. You know, he certainly, like they definitely are, like, making it more their own at this point, it sounded like, from the article that I read. Like, it's not, well, yeah, don't, exactly, Penguin. Don't actually do that, but yeah. So it will be nice, hopefully, that there is, like, because, man, did season 2 end on such a terrible thing, and now you can't go and, like, read it, because you can't do that. So it's like, So, yeah. I was shocked, too, when I heard it was going to be just that that they were getting anything at all. But they had basically, to my understanding, it had already been recorded. So, like, the problem is at a certain point, it's like, I'm not even sure what the royalty, like, contracts are these days. Because I know, to my understanding, and
well,
this
that's
is just
the other part of the equation.
Because I know that JK, unfortunately, has incredibly good, like, royalty contracts, which sucks.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's what makes it particularly terrible. Versus, like, to my understanding, with, like, in the era of streaming now, royalty contracts are not that good anymore. And so it's not like he's getting, like, it's not like Neil would be getting royalties on, like, every stream of Good Omens or something like that, you know, because that's, like, not how it works anymore. Like, actors barely get royalties anymore. So, like, to my understanding, it would not be as egregious as the JK stuff because she has, like, insane royalty contracts. Like, to my understanding, he probably already got his money because they already started shooting season 3. Right, because they already had licensed his work in whatever way they had to. Yep, Penguin. And that's why we all chomped at the bit when Steamboat Willie went into public domain after Disney had decided that fucking copyright was for 80 bajillion years. Yeah. So many times does it come out that people are terrible. As Markiplier, he holds strong.
No, there are some actors and creators out there where I'm just like, please stay good. Please stay good. Please stay good. I can't take another one. I can't.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Bass. Yeah, the poo was dang. Yeah, Bass. Yeah, Markiplier is so genuinely a good person, right? And you can so tell that it comes from ignorance or not. You know, like you can very much tell when certain things or whatever. And it's just like, you just gotta be genuinely good people.
Yeah. It's surprisingly that easy. Don't even have to do anything crazy. Just be a good person.
The problem is the system rewards the grifters, and that's the issue.
Yeah. That's the thing, is we gotta make that less appealing. Although, and this is what surprises me, is there have been so many falls from grace. Why does everyone who comes along think, oh, that won't happen to me? Like, I won't have that same downfall. Couldn't be me. Like, you've seen it happen before. Why would you try?
Well, that was like an interesting thing I had seen, and it was like, well, how did it go? It was like, does fame corrupt people? Or are just the people who get famous often these people
already
who were
kind
bad?
of there.
Yeah, you know, like is it that the system
like,
rewards
that
these kinds of people?
Brings it out of them?
Yeah, or is it
or
that the fame corrupts
traits
people?
Already in there? Because I remember listening to it was in Mugen's video, like the whole Cinder debacle, where it was like they
the
seemed like such a
VTuber?
wholesome person and everything like that, but then it came out like
she was a
really
bitch
jealous.
behind
She
their
was
back.
really competitive. She was a bitch behind their backs. Exactly. So it's like, was she always like that? Or was it like the competitiveness of VTubing and YouTube that brought it out?
Yeah.
Or created it? I don't know. It's like, which came first, the chicken or the egg, essentially?
Yeah. It's also one of those things where it's like, but wouldn't people who were always good people not fall into that as much? Because there's so many VTubers who are crazy great and don't have that. Like, look how big Iron Mouse is, you know, and everybody says great stuff about her, you know, like there's so many other big YouTubers, big VTubers that are, you know, again, have the fame. And it is their full-time job because, you know, when you get to like Monarch and stuff, it's like that's just one of their income sources, right? So it doesn't have to be like a big thing. Like that's with us, you know, we're just one of our, you know, it's not even our income source. This is our hobby. So we're not trying to be out here like, oh, the YouTuber, you know, got to compete with the other Ace Attorney channels, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like crazy. Yeah, which is terrible. I feel so bad that happens to her. Baz, it's crazy. No, she gets like hate every once in a while because she's so big, you know, and she's done some like, you know, like just had bad takes every once in a while with like certain things like, you didn't need, you know, like, but that's to be human. It's not like crazy, you know, crazy shit stuff, you know, it's just like, yeah, wild. And I mean like hot take type things. I don't even mean like, you know, bad things. Like Mars not liking cheese, you know? If we were like massive, she'd probably get death threats about that because people are insane.
I would get for that.
Oh my god!
Even if I told them it's my genetics, I can't do anything about it.
No. You talked about lactate pills. Of course, you could do something about it, Mars. It's not genetic to not like cheese.
I'm sorry. Melted cheese on chicken is not enough to convince me.
Amazing penguin.
Cheese fondue, yes, but cheese. Parmesan chicken or melted Parmesan anything? No.
One, Parmesan isn't even your genetics. You can eat that without your thing. But two, I ain't talking about Parmesan. I like a good Parmesan, but I am not a big Italian food person. So those things you mentioned to me, that's not where I'm at. Love cheddar. There's some really good cheddars out there. This would kill you without lactate, but fresh mozzarella hits so good.
Oh, I believe it.
So good. I also love Havarti.
Ah, damn, you connected the dots, Sally. No!
Yeah, see? Allie is our first hater. Funny anymore, is it exactly best? More triggered about me saying about Apollo suit.
You guys were pretty triggered at that, but Ori was objectively wrong.
But hey, they were all triggered in the fun way. No one was saying that. No one was threatening to dox me because I did a stupid in my brain. It's sad. I don't know what happened. You know, color is so subjective because now I do look at it and I'm like, I thought that was orange. I like look at the reference and I'm like, was my screen off when I did? Like, what happened? What was I thinking?
You were having midnight brain.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh,
what
shit.
happened.
Can I, Lucifer? Somebody mods, delete it. No.
Ah, crap. We gotta move to Venus.
Oh, shit. I don't wanna.
We have no choice. We've been doxxed.
I just had a revelation, I think.
Oh?
Do you remember the, like, what was it?
I don't want any men to live on me. Get the men off me.
How did that go? It was like like the boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Like that one. Like, you remember that, like, saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm sitting here and I feel like I remember...
What was it? Girls go to college to get more knowledge?
Yes,
boys go to Jupiter
that's what
to
it
get
is.
more stupider?
But I had remembered one point that at some point I recalled something where it was like, and girls go to Venus,
and then it just ended. And I think that right now, I'm realizing that it was probably penis.
Ah.
And that's what I had the moment right now. I had this realization right now.
I'm sitting here. What the hell rhymes with Venus?
I literally like my brain.
All right, there's my midnight brain.
Yeah, right now. There's
my midnight brain.
I never had that.
That
I just
with
like
Venus. What the
I
hell?
just like
mind blow.
I mean, that works best, but I never, I was a rather sheltered child. Not in, like, the intentional way as much of I was an only child, you know, so I hung out with my parents. I didn't have, like, older siblings or anything to, like, expose me to whatever. So it wasn't until, like, high school when my friends started getting into, like, all of that I was exposed to certain things. So there's no, and so obviously by that point,
let's just say the fan fiction era didn't happen until high school.
That was a 10th grade thing. That's like a marker that I vividly know that I got on Tumblr in 10th grade.
10th grade too.
Yeah.
Mine was 10th grade too. My first ever fanfic that I read was a Attack on Titan fanfiction that my friend at the time recommended me because she got me into Attack on Titan. And she said, hey, do you like Marco and John together? And I'm like, wait, what? Because, like, you know, in my brain, I was like, wait, shipping two men? Wait, what? And I didn't even know what shipping was. And she's like, do you want to read about it? And I'm like, there's a place you can read about it? Like, where? Like, I'm so curious. And I'm trying to remember, it was a reincarnation fic where they meet again in the present day, but neither one remembers. And then, like, eventually in the fic, John remembers first, and he's like, oh shit, I've been developing these feelings, but now I have feelings for the past life Marco as well. Ah! It was actually really well written. It was really good. Actually, funnily enough, Persona 4 might have come before. No? Because the way I discovered Persona 4 was through watching AMVs. And I didn't start watching AMVs until I knew about anime. So yeah, maybe Persona 4 did come after 10th grade. Maybe it wasn't middle school.
My friend...
You know what? I think it was high school, actually.
My friend introduced me to Dan and Phil on YouTube. And then, so I was watching them, and then, obviously, he led me into the fan culture, and that was a whole foray, and I'm pretty sure that was my first fanfictions, was fan.
Dang.
Which is a wild thing to think about, because now, as a full person, I'm like, we shouldn't do this. These are real people.
So, Bass, I will say it depends on which persona you start with. I think 4 was a fantastic introduction. I'm not biased in the slightest, of course. That's my 2 cents. But
this is so weird.
3 is also very good. 5, I mean, obviously it gained the notoriety, it gained the fame. So I feel like from 3 onward, you're in good hands. I don't know enough about 1 and I don't know enough about 2. I know 1 in terms of gameplay was like, because it's the first, it's a little janky.
Ooh, Lucifer.
I would recommend from 3 and 4 onward. And honestly, Bass, like, if you just want to watch the cutscenes, I literally have a playlist on my YouTube channel called Persona 4 the Movie. And it's literally just all the cutscenes. I could share it with you if you really want it. It's a good game. It's a good game. One day I will have the time to actually play it. It is my favorite game I have never played.
That's always a wild thing to me. When games in, like, the same series are, like, wildly different.
Oh yeah, the Persona series
because like
is
that happens in like Final
so
Fantasy 2.
known for that.
Like it
Final
really
Fantasy
depends
as
which
well. Yeah,
Final
like, they
Fantasy
change
game
so
you play.
wildly
And it's just
games.
like in my brain, I'm like, thank God all the Ace Attorney games are the same like genre of game, because like I don't want suddenly like a fucking, you know, hack and slash. You know, I don't know what it would be. Like what would another one be?
In the Persona games, they're
Open
usually the
world
same
exploration
genre of game. I think like it's always been kind of like explore the dungeon, RPG, get to the boss. And then also like there's a very specific way you level up your powers, whether that be through social links or some other form. I'm pretty sure 3, 4, and 5 both had the same social link system with the hangouts and the daytime segments. I think Persona 1 also had the nighttime cycle.
Played Digimon. But that would be like, see,
Final Fantasy is the one that like makes all the changes and keeps like some of the same summons, so there's a little bit of a connection between the games.
Because like Pokemon does it in a way that makes sense, where you have like the different offshoots, but they're in the Pokemon
you're in different
world.
Regions.
Right. No. But it's like you have the Pokemon mainline gens, right? So you can expect the same type of gameplay from all of them. Yeah, they got a little more open world as it went, but like it's still like the same. You collect the Pokemon, you go to fight, you battle trainers, you fight the gyms, you fight the, you know, Victory Road, you fight Elite Four, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, it's the general idea of what you're doing there. And then you have, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's like an offshoot. So the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons have, like, a different
Sky destroyed me.
way of gameplay, right? Pokopia has a different style of gameplay. You know, Like
but they still all operate in like a same recognizable landscape. Like the mechanics may be different, but the environment is familiar.
You can easily discern that Legends is a separate thing from the mainline games, right? That Mystery Dungeon is a separate
I played
thing
Explorers
from the mainline
of Sky.
game.
It destroyed my heart.
You know,
never again.
If you played, you know, like Pokopia, you can tell it is a different, you know, like, you know, by the naming scheme, it's from a different than the mainline genre, right?
Yeah.
Just like how you can tell from Ace Attorney Investigations that the gameplay is going to be slightly different from the mainline game because it is explicitly a spin-off. Now, I will say, I'm very happy that it is very similar and not something crazy different than the mainline games.
They made some slight changes to make it feel different.
Just the exploration way is it gives you a little more agency. But yeah,
I like that we get to explore.
But Final Fantasy is like, some of them are like RPGs, and then other them are like battle royales or whatever, and it's like very different. Like those are different types of
I think you might be thinking of the MMOs.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
which I think is 14.
Yeah,
no.
But it's just named the same number. It's not like Final Fantasy World 14. You know, it's just Final Fantasy 14. You know, you just have to know which number it is, which I think is ridiculous. 14 and 11. See, like, there's no rhyme or reason. If I'm playing Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
what was the one that had
get
the
to
character
11.
everyone hated, but Square Enix loved to push? I think her name was Lightning. Wasn't there, like, Final Fantasy 14-2 or Final Fantasy 14-X something or other? Like, it just got kind of ridiculous. 13-2? Is that what I'm thinking of? That's the one. That's the one. I'm just like, really, guys? 13-2?
Yeah, it's like, I'm fine with it being in the same universe, right? But, like, if you go into Hollow Knight Silksong expecting a Hollow Knight-ish experience, that it is a really difficult platformer, right? You know, that it's like, that's what people are expecting. But if you go into, like, Hollow Knight, The Legends of the Underhollow, or whatever the fuck it is,
I think
you know,
they hated Lightning by proxy, Bass. because they hated the story. At least that's what I've heard. I've heard people weren't a fan of the character. But the story was rough too. And the gameplay. If I remember correctly, people were like, this is way too on the rails. You gotta match the Outcast boys with partner Digimon? Ooh, well, Milano did get his crocodile. Thank you, Ori.
You're welcome. I was bullied.
I know. It worked.
You're lucky that literally everyone in chat agreed with you. Otherwise, I was going for alligator. But because not a single person in chat was like, yeah, Ori, I get it. I see you. Then, you know. My dreams are dashed.
Sorry.
I'll have to do it myself.
You know what? That's the great thing about being an artist.
Yeah, and then the terrible thing about being
alive. You get to make the team up that you want to see exist. I get to make the Gachiakuta fic I want to see exist.
Look at the oak.
So there you go.
That's beautiful. Oak's egg.
An oak egg?
Yeah,
wait,
so
let me see.
Egg.
Ooh, that bimbap does look good.
Right. Yummy, yummy.
Ooh, I like the egg.
I got rice and
it's a round and friend shape.
We held Ori at gunpoint. We did. You did.
Okay, see, that there should not be supplemental lore. Like, hold on, let me ask a question. Is it supplemental in the fact you don't need it? Or is this like, this is mandatory lore that you should have, and now it's in 3 separate books that you need to purchase? Like,
see, that's important.
What's the direction there, Bass?
That's why when
you don't need it. Okay, good. Because that would be egregious. I do not like it when series is like, hey, if you want the full story, or if you want to know something super critical, go buy this comic, or go purchase this
You should not be required. We explicitly make sure...
I should not be required to do homework to enjoy something.
All of the stuff that is important to Outcast will be in Outcast, and everything outside of it will either eventually end up in there or is just for fun. Very important to us. Final Fantasy-wise, I'm not worried about spoilers. Oh, have fun, Penguin.
Bass, I don't care about spoilers. Have fun, Penguin. Have a lovely time zone.
Am I all out of candy? I'm all out of candy.
I think I have more candy.
I need Easter to come so I can have candy again.
What's saddening me is I'm seeing all these posts about like Reese's saying like, oh, they're not really using chocolate anymore. Now it tastes like crap, like it's gonna get worse. And I'm like, oh, man.
That's one of those things.
Few bits of Reese's left and I want to eat them.
You know
like,
what's You know what's wild? You know what's wild?
What?
Chocolate is one of those things that is like, you can super tell it's fake. Like strawberry. Because sometimes we can make literally the identical, like, ester that is in the food, and we could just synthesize it, and it's identical. And that's all well and good. But then other times you just can't. And it is not right.
And like you taste
and what's nuts, so I have had what's the dog safe chocolate alternative? Carob. I've had carob before.
Will take your word for it.
So carob is explicitly not chocolate, right? But it's used as, like, the chocolate chips, in heavy air quotes, in, like, you know, dog treats or, like, cat treats or things, because since it's not chocolate, they can have it. They're not, you know, it's not poison to them. Tastes surprising. Like, I was impressed.
Yeah?
At the level of similarity that had. Yeah. It's not 1-to-1, but still decent.
But pretty damn
impressed. Close. Very impressed. But obviously it's more expensive than chocolate. So we're never getting chocolate replaced with carob if they can't do chocolate. Really, Pass? I've just eaten it on its own. I've just eaten like carob chips. It's like I can see why this is a substitute, like this is considered the chocolate substitute. It is certainly not chocolate, but I still like it. Interesting. You've heard carob is terrible? I had a good time. It's fucking expensive, so it's not like a good alternative in the sense of like money-wise.
Oh, that's wild, Bass.
But like synthetic
Who knew a
chocolate
chocobo holds all the clues.
Like the chocolate flavored shit. Disgusting. Disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, why do humans like eating poison?
Yeah, is there a biological reason for that?
Yes and no. We're just very hardy. It allowed us to survive a lot of things. So like in warmer climates, you know, as you near the equator, they eat a lot of spicy food, a lot of foods with capsaicin. And not only do some people like how that tastes, but evolution pressures allowed it to be that what actually happens is that when you eat more capsaicin, you have less parasites. Because a lot of parasites can't survive capsaicin, because that's what capsaicin is. Capsaicin is a fucking pesticide for plants, basically. So the people who ate a lot more capsaicin and thus had a level of resistance to it and it didn't affect them as much, or they actually liked to eat it, were just better at surviving and thus reproducing. And that's why, especially, you know, in those areas that, you know, people from ethnicities from those areas will just have a higher tolerance a lot more often. But also you can build up to it. You know, that's a big one. You can build up to it. Same with menthol. But a lot of it is just that in order to spread far and wide, you needed to have, like, menthol. Menthol is, again, another pesticide in plants. So eating it made your mouth healthier in a lot of ways. You know, because it not only masks your bad breath, it does to a level kill off the bacteria that does give you bad breath and give you issues like that. You know,
a pretty good trick.
But the reason that humans survived is because of the community aspect of it, is that we are able to work together into a level, you know, and that socialness is baked into our DNA. That's why solitary confinement is so mentally damaging to people, because you're not meant to live that way, like genetically. But that was just our sort of evolutionary line. It's really interesting because a lot of people will always be like, oh, like humans are so boring. Right. And it's like, just because you are a human, that's why it is boring. And exactly one of the quote unquote superpowers that we have, when you always think of like dogs have crazy smell or hearing, you know, or cats with the, you know, same thing, you know, or balance and light-footedness and all this stuff. But you have a friend, like a literal friend, or even a dog. To my understanding, the mental, like, goes down. Because it literally is the solitary part. Because solitary confinement does not 100% leave you in that room. But you might get to go to the yard, like, on your own. Right? Like there's, like, it literally is the fact that you have nobody else is what is mentally damaging, to my understanding of it. But yeah, we're incredibly poison resistant. And what that means is that we're able to eat an incredibly large variety of foods. And thus, my understanding is you are put in the yard, but you are put in the yard explicitly with nobody else. That was my understanding. I can be wrong. But I would have to say, yeah, I bet you would be much better if you had a friend. I don't think you'd be 100% okay, but yeah, you'd probably be fine. Like, much more fine. Like, Dylan tells a story of this guy that, he told about that guy that didn't want to testify, and he got put in solitary confinement for, like, 3 days or something in order to try and force him to testify. And it's, like, just 3 days. Already he is affected and scarred for life from that experience. Like that has mentally affected.
Crazy
3
how
days.
quick that happened.
3 days.
Just
Insane.
3 days.
Insane.
Fuck.
So yeah, I bet he would probably be relatively okay. Relatively, again, is the apropos term. If he had a friend. Probably also if he had, like, a dog. You know, or a cat that liked him. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything more than being solely alone. Fully alone.
It all helps.
Yeah.
But that would be a study. That would be a terrible thing to put on somebody. So we'll never know.
Yeah, nope. Not doing that.
Maybe Mr. Beast would do it.
Mm.
And now we're having soft tacos later. All that gives me vibes is like cat bug. I don't know why.
I could see how we got from point A to point B.
So there was the sound, and I think it's just somebody made a short and said it. I don't think there's anything more than that, but I could be wrong.
We
And
used it when Outcaste was first coming out
Yeah.
for
Okay.
Hotson and Milano's meetup.
It is pup. It is cat bug. I fucking knew it.
It is cat bug. It literally is
Ow,
cat
my
bug.
ears, but
I'm
also
sorry.
congratulations.
It is cat bug. It is cat bug. It's literally a cat. No wonder it was nestled in my brain that it is cat bug.
That
Yeah,
makes
so just
a ton of sense.
Frederator, Pendleton Ward, the creator of Adventure Time, made another show that was solely on YouTube, and it's called Bravest Warriors. Definitely Adventure Time style. I watched most of it. I did not finish it. But there is a character. His name is Puppy Cat. Not Puppy Cat. I keep doing this. Catbug. Catbug is a
not
cat
being
and a
Puppy Cat.
ladybug.
That's something
Okay,
else.
and he's adorable, and he literally just has this line because he is a child, right? Like, that is the whole thing. He is a child, and he just has this line where he goes, "You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later," and then he like walks away. Okay, and then at some point on TikTok it got put in with that you know, music to it. But it is Catbug. Oh my god. I can't believe that was like
crazy.
nestled in
You
my brain.
clocked that.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was like, that's a Catbug thing. Wow. That happens to me so much. Where like a reference is so like ingrained in my being, because I watched a lot of Bravest Warriors, because I love Adventure Time. I loved Bravest Warriors. That it was very much like sometimes I'm using a thing and it's like, this is a reference, but I'm not sure to what.
It's a reference to something. I
But
know
it's still
that.
like there's a bunch of Adventure Time ones where I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Adventure Time reference, and it is. And I've gotten to the point where like those ones are now like I know that it is, but yeah, wild and like I say, I could. That's explicitly for me an Adventure Time reference. What Dylan didn't realize that sometimes I'll go ee-hee-hee-hee. Ee-hee-hee-hee. And that's a reference. Does anybody know what I'm referencing? I know everybody here has seen it. So
my brain's like, there's a lot of things that could be.
It's very explicitly with the cadence, with the sound.
No, I don't doubt that. I just cannot place it at the moment.
Because Dylan thought it was just something I was doing, and I'm like, oh no, I am explicitly referencing something. I'll tell it in a second.
See, the first thing I think of when I hear that is Red Leaf Ranch when he's feeding the caterpillars, or no, not caterpillars, the hornworms to his chickens, and he's like,
no, it's not that. Like I said, it's very explicitly. Nope, it's not Kim Possible. It's not Kim Possible. But you're on you're on the right track of how I know everyone's seen it. No, it's not. I know everyone here has seen it.
Oh, No Evil?
No, Over the Garden Wall. Yes, it's Over the Garden Wall. There's explicitly in the last, I think it's the last episode, maybe. Yeah, I think it's the last episode, where Greg is with the beast, and
Golden comb of honey.
Yeah, that's what it is. Golden comb of honey.
Okay, I figured it out. As soon as you said Greg and he's with the beast, I'm like, oh.
Because he laughs in that specific, way. Like, it's a very specific cadence of laugh. So sometimes I'll just, come around and I'll just be, but it's very explicitly that. Just ain't that just the way is a saying, but when I say it, I'm referencing Over the Garden Wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, might could is something that other people have certainly said, but I am explicitly saying it because the Bath Boy leader said it in an Adventure Time episode, and now it's here.
15. Okay, we'll get these for tomorrow. Sorry, Mars is multitasking once more.
How dare you? I can't believe you would do this. This is so unprofessional. Guys, shun the non-believer.
See, there we go. I don't have all my activities for tomorrow yet.
Ain't that just the way? Yes, that's another. I don't know why it comes up more than I think it does, but there's one No Evil reference I always make that is solely a thing that you only get if you've watched No Evil as much as I have, because it's only kind of like a moment, and it's my old wig. My old wig. It's just it's the way he says it, right? My old wig.
No, it really is, because there was a creator I was watching the other day, and she was talking about the Haikyuu dub, and she was like, oh, it's unhinged, but there's so many lines that just stick in my brain. And she was specifically pointing out, I forget the character's name, but he had a he type laugh. So she did that one. Settle down, kids. That was another one. Hinata has a moment where he just goes, bathroom, I gots to pee. What was the other line? I think it's Tanaka who said it. He goes, snacky time! I gotta find that video again.
I'm so
they
annoyed.
Really do stick in your brain solely because of the cadence.
I'm so annoyed that there's one that sticks in my brain that unfortunately I had walked in on my cousins and they were watching Teen Titans Go. It's really upsetting.
Okay, I think the only soundbite I really like from that one is because I saw it with an Atlantis characters was who's the toughest person you know? Raven? Who's the toughest man person you know? You're the toughest man person I know.
No,
I think that
sadly,
was
that's
Teen Titans Go.
not the one. Yeah, it probably is, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Because I don't
walked
remember
in,
that in the original.
And the episode is just, unfortunately, all about them waiting for the bathroom. Okay? So they really have to pee. But they do this song, and it just goes, scoot your booty, that booty, now do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, now do the booty scooty. And that just hits in an unfortunate way.
It's gonna be your earworm for the rest of the week.
Like I've had that for life. Where just and it's just like, yeah, unfortunately that's from
You
Teen
have
Titans
been
Go.
scarred.
That's like it's just like it just hits in a way. It just hits in a way. And I just like unfortunate that it's freaking from Teen Titans Go. What was the there's one I had to find it. We like made a reference in our Ace Attorney playthrough, and it was like, oh my god, I know.
Yes, I made a reference to the improv group where they
no, that's not what I'm talking about. That was Married in Red.
No?
That was Married in Red. No. You
was?
explicitly spelled that one out. No. We made a reference, and like it was very much, it's like, I know this is a reference, but I really had to dig to figure out what it was to, because I'm like, I know this is to something. And it turned out to be, it was a Phineas and Ferb reference. And I'm trying to remember exactly
what the hell did I say?
No, I think it was me.
You said it.
It was one of those things where it's like, I know this is a reference, but I do not know what it's from. And that's why I had to like search for it. And I know, and now at this point, I know what it's from, but I'm blanking on exactly what the reference was.
Rats. Well, I know we quote a platypus buried a platypus.
Yeah, it's definitely not that.
But that's like an obvious
that's
one.
what it
That's
is.
too easy.
So this is, it's the, I've come to set the record straight. I've come to set the record straight.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And it's like, we're like that, like they say that line in Ace Attorney, like, let's set the record straight or something. And I immediately went, come to set the record straight. And just like, God, that's from something, but I do not know what it is.
Your brain just pulled that one out.
Yeah, pulled it right out. And it's, that's another good one, Allie. But yeah, it's from the Phineas and Ferb episode where Jeremy is singing about, what I like about you is. What I like about you is that one.
Oh, okay.
And I just took forever for me to like find that's what it was. That's what I was like. I'm referencing something, but what is it? I just tried to search up like set the record straight reference was obviously really hard.
Yeah.
But I did it.
Oh god, you have gotten so many hits
Jeremy
for that.
is so good. And their like relationship is so great. It's so good.
It's good. It's good.
Top tier stuff.
I haven't been watching the new Phineas.
I've only watched the first episode, and then I just haven't gotten around to it.
Still stay in peak, which is good.
I believe it. That first episode hit incredibly hard, so like they know what they're up to.
That's good. That's reassuring. Yes, I did hear about that.
Oh, they actually finally truly made it? Because the last time I heard about it, it was people doing like AI fake shit.
No, I think they're actually doing it now.
Oh, that's great. Where do you buy it?
That is the question.
Or are they stocking it? Because I would get some explicitly.
I am so curious what Mira's tastes like. Actually, and Rumi's, because isn't hers like superstar flavor?
Yeah, both of them. Mira and Rumi's are both feelings, and then Zoe's is hamburger.
And then Zoe got hamburger. It's okay, Bass. I still knew what you were talking about. I was like, KDH. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. It's at Walmart? Well, I don't go to Walmart that often.
I would go to Walmart explicitly for this. Wait.
Have you had it?
Wait. It's at H Mart.
It is?
Looks like it's at H Mart.
Ooh, I know where there's an H Mart.
Looks like it might be at H Mart.
I could easily get to it. Heavenly Rice! Heavenly Rice! Get your dailies, people!
Oh,
In Paper Demon.
Mine already.
Nice. I also got a blazing burrito the other day. So if anyone needs that, hit me up. Oh no. Terrible, awful, no good, very bad day prompt. Not specifically flavored?
Yeah, they're just branded.
That's a little disappointing.
They're just branded. I'm looking at it.
That doesn't seem very worth it.
It's very much a I would go to H Mart because I like H Mart, and then I would get it just because it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly,
I wish it tasted like something.
they didn't make custom.
Do you give
Well,
Hoaxin a bird or a worm? These are the tough questions, Allie.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? That took me so long.
I think Allie is giving Hoaxin a Digimon.
Yeah, I realized that in the end.
I'm so torn between how different bird and worm are. Like, those are some very different options.
Yeah. Sadly, that's such a corpo thing, Bass. Such a corpo thing. I'm out here hoping for Ace Attorney at the Anime Cafe, though. I'm hoping so bad.
Please. I need it.
Like,
There
I will
better
wear
be a signature drink on the menu called an objection.
Like, I will wear my closet
I need
cosplay
it.
Mia, which is not very good, but it's something. Actually, it was a closet cosplay Maya, but such is life. I'll figure something out.
I could actually get a Maya together. I do have a purple throw that I could turn into her Karain outfit.
It was literally like something I did quick for Halloween because I knew Dylan wore Phoenix to the office. And, you know, like, no wig or anything, but it's just blue suit, white shirt, red tie, black shoes, you know, like, easy. That's his normal dress wear anyway. I was like, okay, white shirt. This is kind of a wrap shirt. Perfect. It's white. I have a purple hoodie. This
There
necklace
you
has
go.
green on it. It's great. Done.
If they had a Godot blend 107, would you have it
Nice,
despite not enjoying
Slayer.
coffee? There's so much else to choose from on the menu, Bass. I would probably give the
I
coffee
almost
a pass.
definitely would not. I would not. I think if
can't
Dylan ended
justify
up
it,
coming
especially
along,
when there's so much else to choose
he might,
from.
but I just do not like coffee.
I wouldn't enjoy it, and I'm specifically going there to enjoy food.
And there's literally, so like the way it's been is that every featured character gets like a drink and gets a meal and gets a dessert. So every featured character gets a drink, at least one drink. There's fucking
so
like so
good.
many drinks in Link Click. And then gets a meal and a dessert. So there's a lot of choice to choose from.
Yeah. I mean, we've been very pleasantly pleased every time we've gone.
never gotten a main dish. We're always like,
no, but they always look so big.
they look so big, and it's not
And I'm more
cheap
here
to
for the
go there.
desserts.
It's certainly not cheap to go there. The desserts
No,
are definitely
it's not.
prettier, and I'm definitely more interested in the desserts and the drinks than the mains.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, I think, what did Shungshishu have? He had, like, a linguine something, like,
Yeah, I don't even
pasta
recall.
dish?
Something had seafood in it, and I was like, that's not for me, period. I don't
Well,
like
you don't
seafood.
like seafood, so...
I'm curious if
Put bird and worm in couch? Ooh, okay, let's go see. I'm taking a trip to the couch. Ooh, that's a cool dog flare.
They do show me the menu.
Oh, the worm is cute! I like the little worm.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Xiaoling had Flow of Beauty
That worm
main,
is adorable. I vote worm.
which was rice, mussels, shrimp, squid rolls, red stew sauce, purple shiso sprouts, rosemary thyme, all of this.
Honestly, I would have tried, but
I'm not a seafood person.
It would be a lot.
So, not for me. And then she had 2 separate beverages, like a hearty beverage and like a regular beverage. So that's what those... And then so...
I think I got her regular beverage. I think I got a soda.
The berry peach sparkler. Yeah, I think you did get that one.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Because the other one was a strawberry syrup yogurt one. So you couldn't have gotten that one. With whipped cream
but that was
sprinkles.
like second breakfast. I couldn't.
Yeah. Zhengsha's was squid ink pasta with squid ink, seafood broth, chopped onion.
Squid ink pasta, that was it.
Garlic cheese powder, prawns, squid rings, all of that. Again, I am not a seafood person, so nuh-uh. He had the black sesame coconut drink, which I really did want, but it was too much if we also got dessert. Crazy. And then he also had a chocolate mocha coffee, which also had sesame in it. Crazy. Lu Guang had the Eternal Compass, sesame, which had cream, milk, sugar, onions, mushroom, shrimp, cheese, more shrimp, asparagus.
So I would have died.
Yeah.
Trying to eat that.
See, wow, they had... Did they have 3? They had 2 different mains for each of them, and a total of 4 drinks for each of them. And then... I'm sorry, no.
But they also only had 3 characters to worry about.
That is also true. All I'm saying,
like,
we have tons of...
Or no, their last one
No, their current one is Madazushi.
Right. But their Blue Lock one had a lot of featured characters. I don't know if each one got their own individual
They didn't show them,
meal.
like, they didn't post the menu. They, like, posted some of the link-click menu on their Instagram. So that's why I'm not sure. Point is, always a lot of options, and thus... Oh, wait. Oh, maybe they did on their stories. Hold on. Oh, okay. That's a beverage for one of the characters. Can I click that link? See post. Okay, they're showing all the beverages. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Beverage. Okay, so they only showed 5 beverages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all the characters they have. So each character had a beverage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like each character had a main, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each character had a dessert. So they had just one set for each character. No, the food is really good. It is just expensive because you do get, like, merch with it, and then if you spend a certain amount of money, you get merch with it. Like, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say, I never seen Blue Lock. I don't care about Blue Lock, so we didn't go to the Blue Lock. And honestly, the Blue Lock one lasted for, like, a couple weeks. It was, like, barely even there. But I will say, aesthetically, everything is the color.
Yeah, they did a good job matching
They did an insane job matching the colors. So, like, every character had, like, a color, and then every, like, the drink, the meal, and the, dessert were all, like, vibrantly the character colors, which is insane. They're very aesthetic.
Yeah, they did a great job with that.
Very aesthetic. That's why I really need that Ace Attorney one to come to our anime cafe. I really need to. I really need it to. It'll literally like come out and tell us the air date if it does, and I'll be like, Mars, all right, this weekend. Come on, we're going. Like, we ain't missing this shit.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it is really nice, Allie. So,
let's go.
So it's like the cafe, the main cafe part is all decorated with the art for the thing.
And they put the characters on the table too.
The table is like
on the table itself,
yeah.
and then they have these little foam
like
standees
thick foam
that are actually
standees.
very cute.
And then you have the menu, and the menu's all themed, right? And then everything you order comes with a piece of merch. Okay, so if you order that character's like food, you get like a merch of that character. And so like drinks are usually like coasters, and
that's
the
how I
main
ended
meals
up
are
with
usually
coaster.
oh, that's the other thing. The main meals are usually placemats, and that's just like a piece of merch we don't care about. So we never get the placemat
that's
merch.
Usually
that's
why
usually
we
what
don't
it is.
get the main meal. That's why.
That's why. And then the dessert.
I totally forgot about the placemats.
They completely blanked. And then there's like downstairs, there's like a whole merch store that has that, like, because it's like those alternate outfit like things, right? So it's not like the main characters, the main cast. It's like the Celestial Lu Guang and Sheng Shi, and that's why I have those two, the standees of the Celestial Lu Guang and Sheng Shi. And all of that combined, the money you spent on the food and the money you spend in the
we did get
merch
some extras
store,
down
you get
in the
extras
shop.
based on how much you spend, and they stack.
So that was pretty cool.
Which is really cool. And then they even
were
were
able
like,
to get
hey,
3 extras, I think.
3 extras each, because we combined
Yeah.
our prices together. So that's something
That's
they actually
right,
like
we
mentioned
did.
to us. They were like,
We
hey, if
friggin'
you
gamed the
if you,
system
like-
last time.
but they told us to do it. Like, they were like, do it.
They
you know,
did.
like, so
They were
really
like,
great.
Go for it. We're like,
Really great.
Okay.
They were literally like, hey, do you want to like combine this so that you get the next level? And it's like, sure. I ain't gonna
Yes.
say no.
Very much so, please. Yeah, that's how we walked home with so much merch. That's right.
Yeah.
We were swimming in Link merch that day.
Oh, yeah. Spent way too much money. But it's not like we go all the time. And while we did specifically go
Exactly.
to one we had never seen before, it was their first like grand opening one. So we wanted to support it because we wanted it to be around. Like, we wanted it, like, please
we wanted it to be a
stick
thing
around,
that
please.
would happen again.
Yeah, we were like,
'cause
please.
Holy shit, we need it.
We need it so bad. So we did go to the first one. The first one was the Heaven's Official Blessing, which we have not seen,
Yeah.
though it has been
We still
recommended
need to
to
watch
us,
that one.
and we do plan to watch it. We just haven't gotten around
It's been
to it.
recommended to us, and it was also recommended to Ori as part of her
Well,
Secret Santa
it was the
on my
combination
anime
of
list.
the artist
Which is
Crimson
hilarious.
Chains that we love is great. Let me
The art is
partake
so
in the room debate.
beautiful.
And then my brain died. Ooh. Do they have personalities? Do they have lore?
I hear one is shy and something about the bird. The bird reminds Allie of Hotsun. But the little worm, I just imagine Hotsun holding the little worm in his hands, and he's just like, "Hi, little guy. You are the most beautiful creature I've ever seen."
Ooh, then probably the worm. I would not say Hotsun likes to dance.
No.
I don't mind being shown like
Although
main
I have
characters
imagined
best, like visually.
Many a scene of Hotsun being pulled into like a she's shanty dance by Milano.
But also on
Don't
top
know
of
if that'll happen in canon. Eh.
But on top of that, Bass, I technically have to be spoiled for the prosecutors of each game visually because I have to make the outfits. So I'm not worried about, like, aesthetic-wise seeing... obviously, if there's lore reasons, right? Like, Gumshoe having his head bandaged is, like, a lore
visual change.
How are the other characters with dancing? I feel like Ferrex can dance. He's got the acrobatics. He can do it. Aster, I feel like, is a wallflower. He's bopping his head.
Ferrex gives like B-boy. Ferrex gives like B-boy vibes.
I could see it.
Can Milano ball? I think Milano could ball like I think Milano could be like decent at all sports. I think he could pick them up very fast, but I don't think he has the desire to be like really good at sports, if that makes any sense. Right. It's like, is he the guy you want on your team in gym class? Yes, because he is decent at like them all right off the bat kind of thing. Like he is a physical guy, but he's definitely not like, sport is my life, you know, like that's not the kind of guy that he is. He would 100%. See, this is the whole thing, Bass. 100%. It would be Everett is best, like Everett has practiced in basketball to be good, and he's objectively good. But then Milano, who just plays with like the neighborhood kids at the like local, you know, like hoop, dunks on Everett. That's the vibe.
Oh, yeah.
That's the vibe. Good night, Mason.
Night, Mason.
Jack of all trades, master of none. That's the phrase, Haley. Yeah, Ferrex would dance pretty well. I can see Sinnit knowing, like...
I feel like Sinnit would know, like...
ballroom. Like
yeah, like a waltz.
Yeah, like he knows like the explicit steps because like that was the whole thing, and he doesn't mind doing it, but it's not like he wouldn't be able to like go out on his own solo or anything like that. Yeah, Aster just kind of stands there, and maybe if the beat is good, he's like nodding his head or like tapping his foot or something.
I definitely see him as the wallflower, just kind of bopping his head.
I would say Milano's probably, like, really good in a, like, feeling the beat way, but not the technical way that Ferrex has. Right, again.
I feel like Milano's kind of, I move my body the way I want and screw formal dancing.
But he couldn't do, like points. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would just do it, and everyone's like, shit, that looks cool, or something. But it's not, like, technically good. You know, it's not like in a technical standpoint. Ferrex is better.
It's freestyle.
Yeah.
It's definitely freestyle.
Hotson also knows the waltz, and he's very uncomfortable about it. And he's always yelled at for being too stiff.
Poor boy.
We know you're fruity.
We all know Hotson. Don't be ashamed.
I'm so curious what you guys will think when you finally have the dialogue to these panels.
It's gonna be interesting. I think the dialogue will change things? Question mark?
Well, I hope so, but I don't
like
think it'll
they'll
change
things,
enough for
I don't
them
know.
in chat. They got something
know.
in their mind.
You guys are cooking up something over there. Damn it, is true love. It's true manipulation. What was that quote I saw the other day? Guys, I have no shame. I'm in the Gachiakuta fandom. It's fun over here. We have a good time. And the amount of engine quotes, all I could think of when you guys talk about Garwon and Avrit is just Engine's quote in show where he goes, "Aw, aren't they adorably toxic?"
Yeah. I
Like,
don't
yep,
think they're
that's
even
them.
adorable, though. What is love if not mutual manipulation? No, love is mutual
Aren't they
weirdness.
so adorably toxic.
That's what it is.
Yes.
That's a Dr. Seuss quote that I had on my room for a long time. And, well, you know, Dr. Seuss,
That's
but
the best way of putting it.
to me, that's Hotzen and, not Hotzen, that's Ferrix and Everett. How beautifully toxic.
Lovingly toxic. Oh my gosh, I haven't done a Paper Demon prompt in so long. Hopefully I do one this Thursday. That would be nice. I'm
Yes.
mostly looking forward to spring break because I have been cooking ideas and I want to write them, but I want to do it without being exhausted the next day.
We hadn't done a Paper Demon for the month because the beginning, I can't remember what happened at the beginning of the month, but then it just kind of got away. And it's like,
Yeah. This month was something else.
So I was like, you know what? Last one in here. Just like there's not a Art Boreal video out yet, but I promise I'm working on it. I actually finished the art for it today, so now I just have to edit the video.
Nice. Hey, an end of the month release is never bad. It gives someone something to look forward to.
It really is like a, I'm trying to get one out every month, but it is what it is kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. I got comments like, next part, and I'm like, it's coming. I promise. I just need time.
One day.
Because apparently my brain wants to design a trash beast, and I'm like, why? Why can't I just use one from the show, brain? No, you must design a whole original trash beast for the team to fight. Okay. Fine,
Well,
brain.
This is Mars's own fault at this point, so.
It is. Flower Thing versus Tapir for Sinnet. Ooh, let's see. Do we get pictures?
I mean, I will admit my brain first
Flower
says
Thing.
Flower Thing, but you know.
I want to compare because I'm very curious. Flower does sound up Sinnet's alley because, you know, gardening, botanist. But, I'm curious. We shall patiently wait, Allie. We shall patiently wait.
How dare you, Allie? I can't believe that you would make us wait. This is so unprofessional. Unlike us, most professional
Allie, I'm
streamers.
sorry. Ori's not patient in the slightest. My goodness.
Never said I was.
Don't do that. You're going to make me
yeah.
yawn.
I went a different route with the art for the next Art Boreal. And probably the one after that is different as well.
Ooh.
They're just like vague topics that it's like hard. They're not like specific trees, right? So it's like kind of hard to be like, let's talk, you know, let me have this specific tree in there or something. It's like very, very broad.
Okay.
So like, I didn't make
So a broader
like, fully,
art piece.
I didn't make like fully polished pieces.
I see. Oh, we'll still love them.
You know what? I'll show you guys the art for the next one.
You guys get a sneak peek.
Okay. I have 2.5 and a Saiga left, and then I'm done with all the lines.
2.5 and a Saiga.
I mean, honestly, I could
that's
probably do this really quick. Okay. Here's your sneak peek. They're cone dresses. Because I don't know. I thought they looked like cone. I thought cones could be dresses.
Fun.
And I was
like that.
oh. Because they're all different. They're all different vibes.
Yeah, that's really cute.
And so I was like, oh, let me just do that. yawning so hard.
Don't do that.
All right. Can I finish this one guard one in 5 minutes?
Let's see. The clock's a ticking.
Ah!
Got the pics and some lore up? Okay, let's see.
My clock's a ticking. My vote was probably flower, though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's plant. It's hella plant. The other
I
one
trust
is
Marsh's
just
judgment.
a little too mechanical to fit in with Sinit's aesthetic. Like, I love how it looks, and honestly, that's my favorite amongst the two, but in terms of, like, meeting Sinit's quiddity, it's definitely the flower. Lalamon. Yeah, it's Lalamon. Although the lore of Tapirmon is interesting. It is thought that Digimon that was generated from a medical computer for detecting brain waves.
Oh, that's why the medical is the part.
It uses the data from humans in REM sleep as nourishment. In recent studies, it has been proven that it has the power to purge particularly bad nightmares and malignant computer viruses. So it's an anti-Darkrai. Cool.
Isn't that the other one? Celeste or whatever?
Not Celestia. That's My Little Pony
but Darkrai has
person.
the other legendary, the pinkish one with the everything.
Yeah, you're right. The one that looks like a
moon.
bird and is pink and red. Cresselia.
Cresselia. There you go.
Yeah, that took me a second. Like,
yeah.
Celestia? No.
I'm like, no, it's not Celestia, but it's like a moon-shaped one.
But it does start with a C.
Yeah.
I know it does. Yeah, Cresselia.
Sinit's not the fighter.
I am proud I got there eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely Lalamon Alley. 100%.
The one you could never
Although
remember to the name of.
I would put Tapirmon on my personal team. He's very cute. I never got into Digimon that much growing up. I was definitely Pokemon pilled.
I never watched any of the shows.
I did watch some Pokemon around Generation 4. Don't think I watched any of the Black and White series.
My foray into
I saw
Pokemon.
the old things through reruns. So, like, when May showed up and her little brother, I think it was, I was very confused as a kid. Because I'm like, where the hell is Dawn?
My Pokemon
Where's
experience
my girl?
was
Max. Thank you.
My cousins and I were in a store, and they were selling Pokemon cards, and they really wanted some, and so their parents each bought them one, and then I didn't want to be left out. I was the youngest, and so my mom got me one, and I still have those cards. And then I saw one of those same cousins playing, I think it was Fire Red. It was Fire Red or Leaf Green. I can't remember which one. I think it was, oh no, I think it was actually Leaf Green. And I thought that was really cool. I wanted to play. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't let me play. He was only 6 months older than me, so it's not like I was a tiny child to him or anything. He wouldn't let me play. And then after that, I was in like Walmart with my mom or something, and she like asked me, or I saw in the whatever, I can't remember what happened, but I saw Diamond and Pearl on display, and I recognized that was Pokemon right from Leaf Green that he was playing, and I really, really wanted it, and so my mom got me Diamond, and that was the beginning. That was where I started.
Woo!
And then eventually I did backtrack, and I played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I did play the original Pokemon Red on my Game Boy SP. I got one like pretty cheap from like a GameStop once upon a time.
Huh.
Yeah. And I played that. And then
I didn't have Gen 3 until I played Omega Ruby. Which one's which?
Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire.
So I played Alpha Sapphire.
Okay. I went Alpha Sapphire too.
Yeah, because I got Kyogre.
Mm.
But of course I played Black. And then I'm pretty sure I played White too.
I had the opposite. I had Black too, and then for whatever reason, I somehow missed Black and White entirely.
See, that one
just
was
went right
so
into Black too.
Cool.
I don't know
me.
how that happened.
That one was so cool to me because I remember playing Black, and then when you play Black and White 2, they like subtly reference, like, oh, you're that kid from like 5 years ago, or like, oh, like you're just like that kid from 5 years ago that like hurt Team Plasma or whatever the fuck it was. And I was like, haha, I was that kid. Like, that's like, I remember explicitly sitting there playing White 2.
It is good, Bass.
I would say I love, like, Diamond and Pearl, Platinum have a very special place in my heart because, one, the underground fucking slaps, you know, and two, obviously my first Pokemon game. But Black and White and Black and White 2 were definitely like, I know how to Pokemon now. Because I Eevee trained in Black.
It's very satisfying when you know how to Pokemon now.
I Eevee trained in
Makes
Black.
Such a difference.
After I beat it. And then so when Black and White 2 came out, that was super cool because it wasn't a different generation. So you could just trade back and forth. And Black and White 2 came out at the same time the 3DS kind of came out. So for Christmas, I got both. Like, I got White 2 and I got, Heart Gold and Soul Silver was fun. I
had Soul Silver. That was a fun one.
Long after.
I remember getting stuck for some reason.
So I never had the
I couldn't figure
Pokewalker,
out where to go for some reason.
But so I remember I could I slowly traded my Eevee trained Pokemon from Black into my White 2. And I had to beat the first gym with the Pokemon it gave me in the game because my lowest level Eevee trained Pokemon was Scrafty at level 32. And so then I beat the first gym and then it's like, oh, Pokemon, 30 level and up will like, command you now or whatever. So I could play Scrafty. And because he was Eevee trained, one shot, I felt so powerful. I blazed through. I played White 2. I beat White 2 in like 24 hours because I just had my Eevee trained team. And that is so fucking good. And my team wasn't even fully Eevee trained. I had a Snorlax and he wasn't Eevee trained. Everybody else was, though. Everybody else was Eevee trained. And that was before the fucking, punching bag. So I put in the work for that Eevee training, man. And I put in the work for that. And thus I got to use it in Black and White 2. Because I was never going to trade through gens. I can't do that. I don't like the idea that you can't go back, Like, I don't like the idea. I'm like, no, they
You can never bring them home.
Yeah, they stay in their thing. But since Black and White 2 are the same gen as Black and White, it was fine. And I had a DS and a 3DS, so I could do it by myself. You didn't need anything else. But yeah, I fucking wiped the floor with it. Because it was literally, like, one shot. Like, even if it wasn't stab, and even if it wasn't super effective, it was, like, one shot everything. Because he was just so balanced, he was just so made for it. But that's my Pokemon story. It is bedtime.
And with that,
we shall end this stream. Thank you all for coming.
Yes, it was great having you guys.
We shall see you all
Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. Have a lovely hump
Paper
day.
Demon stream.
Yes, we will be
So
streaming
make sure you come for that. We can all work on our Paper Demons together.
Originally, I wasn't gonna do Kiln Quest, but with the amount of T-Pets there, I might have to do Kiln Quest. I think I have to do Kiln Quest.
We look forward to it, Allie. I can't wait to see the Digi result.
Yes. And, yeah, we'll see you Thursday. Good night.
Oh, God, not 100 T-Pets.
No, not that
Good
many.
night, everybody.